Everybody, welcome back, finally, after a week break, to the Bearclaw Dynasty. This is episode 8, and this is our recurring campaign in King of the Castle that focuses on role-playing and lore building, world building. It's a whole thing. It's pretty cool if you ask me. If you're here, either you know what we're doing or you're just joining. In either case, since there's been a week, 2 weeks from between this stream and the previous one, as usual, there is a summary. We always have a summary here to read at the start of a stream, so that, for people who are playing, we get to freshen up our memory. And for new people joining in, they have a jumping point to start role-playing. And that's provided by our amazing That Wish lyrics. As always, let me read the summary to you so that we can get started with this reign. Previously on the Bearclaw Dynasty, Queen Lennox II the Stern, who ruled from 1051 to 1053. Monarch Lennox raised their daughter alone. She grew up with the dim view of the nobles who had nicknamed her parent the Tyrant. But she strove to put aside her impetuousness and spite to ensure the kingdom's stability. Seeing her wisdom, the council often followed her iron choices, despite their mutual defiance. Soon after her parent wasted away, Lennox II began dreaming of bloodlust. She knew and accepted that Lennox I was secretly a werebore. She realized the curse had passed on to her, and feared continuing it would slowly kill her as well. For most of her reign, the tormented queen would levy cruel taxes and engage in risky financial gambles to pay the fees of dubious experts, while still managing to meet the kingdom's needs. I agree, Trash. At Winter Feast, Lennox smugly gifted the chiefs a replica of Halbjorn's axe. Oskar Blueberry soon brought up a conspiracy theory. Some cabal had allegedly swapped the true axe for a similar copy, meaning Harald had not fulfilled the Lord Render's prophecy, and it could still be carried out. Oskar was a legendary troublemaker, but enough chiefs hated Lennox II to support his claim of being the true Lord Render. The chiefs were not the only ones to scheme. The queen's half-sibling, Baron Vermis Amihan, had sworn to ruin Lennox II to avenge the repudiation of their mother by Lennox I. But the kingdom was too stable to enact their plot. More worryingly, the counts allied with Pestia, the wizard of pestilence. Pestia sent a dancing plague to the east and crystal pox to the march. Both times the counts elected to quarantine the scourge, earning the trust and respect of the queen. The council proved similarly helpful when the eastern city of Mesangrin burned down, providing the people with the funds to rebuild. Enraged, Pestia struck down Count Mitchell Reaper with explosive hemorrhoids. I don't know what this made it in the summary, but I'm glad it did. Under Lennox II, the kingdom was so strong that when invasive weeds were sold to Ashmead, the empire complained, but didn't dare retaliate. Not even the mythical Stone Maiden, sighted in the march, was a match for the kingdom's might. Lennox and the council voted to have her dealt with the Bearclaw way, and through the sacrifice of many, the eternal being was smashed to dust. The kingdom had never felt so peaceful, and Lennox had many womanly admirers. But preoccupied by her curse, she had married the alchemist Mag, of the lesser northern clan Risk Player, seeing her occult knowledge as a possible help. The queen and her consort would get very close, but Lennox chose to adopt rather than have a natural child, hoping this would break the curse's transmission. At last, her scouts found a witch experienced in dealing with werebeasts. With her help, the queen proved strong enough to fight off the spirit haunting her. Perhaps too strong. The ritual went awry and devastated the North's farmlands. Lennox II was free, but guilty about the ravages she had caused. Hoping to make amends, she soon accepted an invitation to a traditional friendship ceremony from the chiefs. Lennox knew that her ancestor Queen Tatiana was sacrificed at a similar event, but thought the chiefs would be mad to unite the whole kingdom against them again. And last, they had indeed chosen to walk this path. Once again, a Lord Render bathed in royal blood and marched on the palace. Queen Lennox II the Stern had always been imperious and gloomy, but like Queen Tatiana before her, she had proven her wisdom as a ruler, and her betrayal by the chiefs shocked the kingdom. The axe-thieving Order of the Black Hawk assembled again and swore vengeance. Please let's have a big round of applause to Lurks, as always, for providing this amazing summary. This is what happened last time. So we had an amazing queen, Lennox II, who somehow managed to balance out personal struggles and the well-being of the kingdom, and she was sacrificed traitorously by the chiefs. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting. So this is what happened. If y'all, I saw a few people atting me in chat while I was reading. When I read the summary, I don't look at chat. So if there was anything important, please repeat it, at me again, highlight your message, do whatever. But yeah, when I read the summary, don't expect me to answer. So yeah. This is what happened previously. Now let's start. Let me look at the stats first. So we're kind of poor, reasonably stable. The March is doing alright. The East is doing pretty well. Like, look at these two regions. And in the middle, we have the North, with a devastated farmland. Oh, this is a really interesting jumping point. Starting point, I mean. Yeah, one farming. Thanks again, Lurks. Yeah, the March got a little fit from beating up the Stone Maiden, yeah. Yeah, March is balanced. Like, both March and East are balanced, right? Alright. The summary is absolutely on Discord. Yes, you can find it in Kingdom Lore. There's a thread called Kingdom Bearclaw Dynasty Chronicles. Yes. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, thank you, Lurks. But wait, who is our king? Oh, you know all too well who your king is. It is King Oskar Katori. Or Blueberry, rather. King Oskar Blueberry. Alright. 3 faith is not enough. You're right, you've been trying that very hard. Alright. Coronation. Let us start this. Worth a try. Wait, what? No? Is it not Blueberry? Whose family is this from? Oh, Blueberry, yeah. It's Blueberry, right? Am I remembering wrong? Anyway, let's get started. Lurks is gonna give me info on the monarch in a moment. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from Queen Lennox II, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. What? But it's my coronation? This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past the council vote. Even this. Shall we call the nobles in? Of course, of course. These are all acceptable. We would definitely want a northern ceremony. Definitely. Actually, we'd probably want a blood oath, maybe? I don't know. Nah, northern ceremony. It's gotta be the northern ceremony. But let's see what the council thinks. Nobles of the council, it is time for you to vote. It is time for you to vote. First vote of the night for you. Let's see how united the council is. We see Ephra wanting to be, amenable and putting on a vast banquet. A few chiefs, like Trash, Solid Lindors, and Moodles, wanting to Respect tradition and others. Following the will of the king, Risk Player, Katori, Mero, and Little Gay Ghost. Oh, welcome back, Little Gay Ghost. Oh, he was a tie, now it's not anymore. Oskar Blueberry, legendary northern troublemaker, sends precariously in Longhouse Crossbeam, spitting as they speak. A false pretender claimant. Oh, this is just an asshole then. Yeah, this is an asshole. Thank you, Vaspier. Troublemaker, legendary troublemaker, false pretender. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. All right, this is 10 to 13. I think this is it. Let me count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Yeah, D would have helped the Chiefs farming, by the way. All right. It is decided the king will be thrown in the river. At this point, the game should just automatically throw you into the river. Nah, we've had different results. What? What kind of coronation is that? A very traditional ceremony dating back to Queen Alma the Wise. It's meant to represent you being reborn as a true king. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurtling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the banks soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? Well, let's see who's giggling here, right? Let's go through the council introduction. Oh, you almost never see anything but Seawin. Oh, we've had a bunch of different coronations around here. Yeah, we had blood sacrifice. We've had Eastern coronations. Yeah. You having a giggle? Alright. You did it! You seized the throne. We showed him what the chiefs could do, didn't we? Now just remember which side of your bread is buttered. You answer to us. Got it? I'm king now. You can't push me around. Wouldn't dream of it, your greatness. Just reminding you where your loyalties are. Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council, but don't forget what I told you today. Little Gay Ghost. Wow. Coming in strong. She's a little gay ghost because all gays spontaneously died when Lennox II was sacrificed. No! I remember Tatiana's ceremony was lovely, right? There you go. Alright, so... Apologies. Let's talk to the Counts of the East. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Highness. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Oh, Electro E! Hi, House Blelic. Hello. Oh god, no, not the hiccups. I have the hiccups. Canny Banana, welcome back and thank you for joining. How you doing? Alright, Electri. Yeah, I know. So, who is Oskar meeting? By the way, from House Blelic. Yeah, this is a spell, absolutely. Barons. I'm Beta, hello, I'm Beta. Let me look at you. Ooh. We got a battle nerd here. You absolutely look like a battle nerd. I love it. Hailin, well met, Your Highness. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape, huh? Alright, sure. Vance for now. Okay, thank you. I'm not a fish. Okay. This is Santa to you? I don't think so. This is like Santa's evil twin. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices. Meanwhile, what do you think? Will you be a good little king and do as he's told? Too early to tell, but I have a bad feeling we should have a backup plan just in case. Not a fish, but a frog, yeah. Geralt from Trivia. Oskar is Krampus, yeah, that's more like it, yeah. Alright, path to victory. Yeah, solidly endorsed, not too convinced. Thank you for letting me represent us, Barons. Well, glad to make your acquaintance. Yeah, it does look like Geralt, right? So, Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless of course they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? How do we hope the kingdom will remember us? Not a saint. We don't care about a golden age. Yeah, thank you, Vaspior or Lurks. Authority, military, I don't know. Is it a peacekeeper? Nah, definitely not a peacekeeper. Thank you, Vaspior. Awesome. Have you been told of the ancient trade my church conducted with the crown's penal system? Oh no, not again. Yeah, don't worry, Marley. I don't know. I'm also thinking of Father of the Nation. Because I think that one of the things that Oskar wants to do is probably, you know, increasing the northern farming. And maybe he wants to use propaganda to hide the fact that he only cares about the northern farming. You know? Yeah, probably trash, yeah. False pretender, troublemaker, would say military or authority. Yeah, I'm leaning towards one of those two. Let me think a second. Like, I usually take a little bit more time than, you know, I take some time at the start, because I want to really get a feel for the character. Oh, no, we don't want spies here. We don't want spies. We only did what we did because it was needed for the ritual. The prophecy was to overthrow tyranny, not to become a tyrant. That's true. Oh, by the way, Canipanan, I saw that you were streaming. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. More King of the Castle streamers. More King of the Castle streamers. Okay, Spyrender. We don't want spy. Yeah. So Oskar is a troublemaker and is a false pretender and chooses once again to follow the prophecy. I feel like we don't want to be a conqueror, to be honest. For some reason, I'm feeling Father of the Nation here. You know what? I think it's going to be Father of the Nation. And I think that the thing here is that Oskar wants to present an image that does not reflect how he acts. So his actions are not gonna go towards the, you know, like he wants to pretend like he's a caring person, in contrast with the previous ruler, who was supposedly a tyrant due to the prophecy. I think he's gonna act like a tyrant, but he's gonna present an image that is a father of the nation. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah. That's what we go for. King Oskar the Gaslighter. Yep. Yep. Yeah, you're the grandfather of the nation. Absolutely. All right. Does he truly believe his own lies? Nah. No. Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners, or are you just hoping for a favorable passage in the history books? The second one. Let me get the room warmer closer to myself. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss your ambition and progress. And good luck, Your Majesty. Alright, let's go. Scheme time. Killian of the Alex the Kind of Just bloodline. Powerful martial equestrian stands before a blazing hearth, yelling at full volume. When have the barons of the march back down from a fight? Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful king, on the throne. Barons of the marsh! How do you want to dethrone this king? Do you want to ask for the help of a wizard with sorcery trying to raise authority? Do you want to look for a doppelganger trying to lower your own defiance, or do you want to intimidate King Oskar trying to raise stability? You want to intimidate King Oskar? Well. Good luck with that. Just want to get paid, man. What's this shit? Well, we'll see. All right. Looks like it's intimidation. Like 2 weeks ago. Yep. The barons plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. First, they must lull the spy master into a full sense of security. To advance their scheme, the barons must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. All right. Very intimidating. The cutest baroness. We have Hanne of the serious Hip clan, sinister northern god speaker. It stands precariously in the longhouse crossbeam, screaming like a fallen god. Morgana is with us. Oskar now sits the throne and the chiefs are in charge. But the other regions will already be scheming to depose him. Do we stay loyal to the new king or cut our losses and put me on the throne instead? So who does the north follow? Do you want to be a loyalist and aid the king? Or do you want to follow a hornblower and try to lower all faith and get Hanne on the throne? Is the call of the toot too strong? Yeah, it's loyalist or toot. I think that C would have been the ritual, the prophecy, so it was excluded. I'm getting that feeling. Wait, what? The chiefs already realized that Oskar is screwed? The urge to toot! It looks like it's B. No, prophecy. I think that C would have been prophecy. Wow. Yeah, they're gonna toot over their Lord Render. I am wow, I'm amazed. I think C is not there because the C option would have been the scheme that just won, so the game cut it. Because they cannot repeat in 2 consequent games. In 2, you know? Adjacent game, in 2 games, one in a row. Wow, Thrifty, that's insane. Alright. Choice was easy for you? Yeah? Toot round 5 out of 8. Alright. So a hornblower. A hornblower. Wow. I wonder what this means. What, yeah, you know, like, does this mean that they don't believe in the prophecy? Does this mean that they see that Oskar is probably completely doomed? Trust you will continue. Yeah, thank you for repeating, Reaper. Our dealings to defeat our great god. In exchange for reenacting our ancient traitor, will personally pledge my loyalty not to the crown, but to you instead. Yeah, that's the deal. It's fantastic. If you put it like that, deal. Yeah, good question, Lurks. Let's go. It may be both. To right, a few months into the luxury of the palace and King Oskar has already forgotten the old ways. The old Wazzy. Help me take the throne and I'll always be loyal to the North. The Chiefs plan The Chiefs plan to dig up Othild's legendary horn and use it to take over the kingdom. First, they must win the favor of the gods by diminishing the kingdom's belief in the Ninth. Yeah, that might be it, Katori. That it is sealed in the blood of those who condemn. Sure. To advance their scheme, the Chiefs must lower the combined total of all regions' faith to 12 or less in 4 seasons. Old Man Wazzy should never be forgotten. Oh, that's great, Trash. That is actually great. That's a great storyline, so to speak. You know, it's a great arc. Dig it up for the 5th time, yeah. At this point, they just know where it is. Wazzy Dynasty. I think this is gonna be the Ba Dynasty on Monday. Yeah. Alistair. Oh, this is a cool portrait of the Dowish Lurks Dynasty. Notorious former hermit leans delicately on a podium, speaking in a melodious voice. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false King Oskar wears a crown. So you're scheming now, huh, Lurks? Good, good. Okay. Well, let's go. Counts of the East, how do you want to overthrow the king? With subterfuge, maybe trying to lower stability? Or with starting an uprising, trying to raise the treasury? Or maybe through a blood ritual, trying to get the highest farming? Vote now, counts! Arthur Canning has no faith the current king will adhere to it. Okay. Wow, this is a tie? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Counts. If there's someone who hasn't voted, this is the time. Morphman vote. Oh, Big Cheese and Tycho breaking the tie. It's now 3-5, and we have 3, 6, 9 counts, so it's decided. It's decided. It's gonna be a blood ritual. Wow. Wait, what? Vaspier? But I can bend. Your hate for Oskar is even stronger than your faith. Is that it? Linda Gaming, hello, and thank you for following. Glad to have you with us tonight. I hope you're doing well. Feel free to join. Blood Ritual. The Counts plan to summon an ancient famine demon that will devastate all other regions, paving a clear path to the throne. First, they must ensure the East can withstand a famine. To advance their scheme, the Counts must be the region with the highest farming in 4 seasons. Well, we'll see about that. And we have... Oh my god, these are all family. Oh my god, these are all family. I think we have a document in Kingdom lore. Tycho. It should be pinned. That has all schemes, if I remember correctly. So we have a distant cousin. Yes, you can vote after the timer ends. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, until I hit end vote, you can still vote. Then we have a treacherous half-sibling and a treacherous half-brother. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Yeah, and like, y'all are related, by the way. Yeah. Alex the Kind of Just, and Lurks, and oh god, Hanne of the... What family was this from? I don't remember. Wow, this is pretty cool. Okay, Laws of the Land, let's go. Yeah, we know what we're gonna be doing. We know what we're gonna be doing, for sure. Definitely iron. Definitely iron. The Chosen of... Oh, this is a neat... Look at this turn! Look at this turn! This is great. This is great. Let's go. I'm just turning the blind eye. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, about the axe. Your Majesty, this year we will be holding the Winter Feast in my clan hall. It would be an honor if you could attend. Of course, I look forward to it. Ha, we're looking forward to having you back in the north where you belong. Look at this beautiful, personalized line because we have a northern king. This game is amazing. Having you back in the north where you belong. There you go. Easy first turn. Chosen of Valtor, let's go. Actual literal trash. Coming to complain right away. Hail, Lord Render, Chosen of Valtor, the prophecy has come to pass. You sit upon the throne as foretold in a time before. But one last part of the prophecy remains. You must return Torgard Halbjorn's legendary axe to the north, the real one. It was stolen from us by King Arl the Great during his conquest of the clans, and by somebody else later on. I mean, no, not the real one, yeah. Yeah, you look pretty good. It belongs up in the Hall of Heroes, not in the palace vaults, as another dusty relics. No, your highness, you mustn't. The axe was given to King Arl as a symbol of the chief's submission to the throne. To return it would fan the flames of northern independence. This is your destiny. This is why you took the throne. Yeah, how many axes do you need, right? Set up a timeshare. I mean, I'd love to see this. Keeping in the palace and making even the chiefs mad. Yeah, I think we keep it in the palace. I don't care about making it. I want to see how mad do the chiefs get. Like, is it like +5 defiance if we don't give them the axe? I'm down to find out. My descendants are gonna be heading to an AP/Stat history test in 1,000 years, and there'll be a what? A DBQ? What's that? About whether the chiefs turned on Oskar because they didn't like him or because it was just politically convenient. That sounds like a possible scenario, yeah. Alright, we're keeping it in the palace. And the counts are the ones voting for it most? Okay, that's interesting. Alright. Let's go. Gods be... Oh, just 2? Okay. Gods be good. You were supposed to be the Chosen of Valtor. Did we read the signs wrong? The axe remains in your vault, accumulating a fine layer of dust. As long as it remains in your possession, the chiefs are honor-bound to serve the throne. Though they're not happy about it. Yeah, you gotta still command me. It's only 2. Document-based question. Oh, okay. That's cool. Vote, I'm sick of the axe. Yeah, the prophecy was wrong. I'm lying through my teeth. You are. You are. Yeah, the real axe, I think, is back in the palace, right? I can see what the chiefs are scheming at. I wouldn't put a triple rebellion out of the picture. Same. Same. Ah, dang it, can it? Alright. Honor guard time. One day you're walking through the palace gardens when you're confronted by an unusual sight. One of your palace watch is standing guard, but instead of a pike, he's holding a mop. What in 7 hells is that? An improvised polearm? Last week a grubby little urchin kicked me in the shins and stole me proper pike. I grabbed the first replacement I can find. Get a new pike right now! I tried, but the quartermaster was too drunk. I can only apologize, Your Majesty. The Palace Watch have been more incompetent than usual recently. It's obviously need a proper honor guard to protect you. But first, how can we improve the watch? How do we improve the watch? I'll do everything in my power to sabotage Oskar. I would expect nothing less out of you. I kind of don't want to spend money. Can I be honest? I kind of don't want to spend money because I want to get mercenaries. I don't care that I make you even more mad. I just want to enforce harsher discipline. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm just gonna say that we enforce harsher discipline. Boom. There. I just want to be a dick. I just want to be a dick towards the Palace Watch because they are incompetent idiots, and I just want to be. I just want to be bad to them. I just want to be really, really mean to them. They kind of deserve it. Jochen Bach, hello and welcome. How you doing? Thank you for joining. How much are the mercenaries? It's 15. It's 1,000, I think. Jochen Bach, you are a baron. There you are. Hello, hello. All right, it's very close. It's 7 to 6, so I'm gonna be counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Might be too poor for mercenaries. Why? I mean, I'm okay if we go bankrupt. Like, I can still fix my money problems and they'll stick with me. A punishing exercise regime works wonders on your watch's abs, though you're not so sure about their morale. If one thing's clear from this mess, it's that you need an honor guard who can actually keep you safe, not like these kins. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. You'll choose the Northern Warriors, won't you, Your Grace? Don't tell me you've gone soft and Southern already. Kiwi. God, you're mean. I think I've made my decision. Yeah, see, it's 1,000. I'm okay with losing a little bit of authority. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't trust y'all. I don't trust y'all. Gods be good, Your Highness. How could you choose them? I will make the arrangements at once. The battle-beaten brethren arrive a few weeks later. You've never seen such a gang of huge, unpleasant-looking cutthroats, sneering and smirking and cleaning their fingernails with daggers. Your fears are assuaged by their commander, a grey-haired man who calmly explains the service they provide. As long as the coin doesn't run out, they'll sacrifice themselves to the last man on your behalf. Oskar saying Kiwi is mean? Yeah, right? That was a little bit mean. Damn, Mario. Damn, Mario. Yeah, we got mercenaries. Absolutely, what did you expect? Does Oskar even want to get married? I think so, I think so, I think so. Alright, we got... Oskar is married to that grind. So... we'll try our best, Lurks. 0 farming chiefs. Let's start the auction. Let us go. Exclamation mark fund, followed by the letter of the building you want to fund, followed by the amount of money you want to spend. Your options here are raising stability with A, lowering faith for the barons with B, Katori, voting for that, lowering farming for the chiefs with C, lowering authority with D, raising farming for the counts with E, and lowering trade for the counts with F. Vote, 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 vote. I'm going to let you know when there's 20 seconds left. This is really huge, I agree. 20 seconds left now. 20 seconds left now. Actually, 5 seconds ago. And then there's 10 seconds left now. And 5 seconds left now. Boom! 0. So what got voted here? We got Marley of the Tyne family spending their money, half of their money, to get a library built. No, a little less than half. Oh, okay, yeah, I thought this number top left meant what you spent. Okay, it's 5,000. Yeah, Marley spending a lot. And Manager Mate, hey, welcome back. How you doing? Wow, main contributor to an aqueduct to increase farming. Good stuff. Voidbrain, welcome and thank you for joining. How you doing? Here you are. You're a chief. You are a chief. That will look cool. What's up? Yeah, Hasperas, you are indeed the richest baron. Yes. Yeah, right? We got a lot of libraries, that's true. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Legacy of Lennox the Librarian, yeah. Yeah, the population is absolutely literate. So let's go with bankruptcy looms first. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. What do you suggest that we do? Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You could get a bank loan or sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. Yeah, it's absolutely time to crack open some tombs. Well, that's what we do. The buried gold isn't doing anyone any good, is it? Time to desecrate some graves. It's absolutely the graves. It's absolutely the graves. Yeah, that was the idea all along. Yep. Lelkatlanihentes, welcome back, and thank you for joining. How you doing? You order the royal mausoleums, dug into and looted. The result is quite a bounty. Gold masks, heaps of coins, precious jewels. Not everyone is as... Holy shit, it's -2, I didn't remember. Is as practical as your treasure, however. The church denounces you as grave robber. Nobles and peasants alike are disgusted by your greed. Yeah, nothing new, nothing new. They were disgusted even before I did this. Oskar will have no grave when I die with this. I think that's the case, yeah. Wow, robbing the tombs of past monarchs that share zero blood relations, right? Yeah, he just doesn't care. He's a troublemaker. No shame? What is shame? What even is shame? Oh god, Oskar is such a shithead. Yep, true. Oh, you have raid. Okay, every Wednesday I have to skip the beginning. No problem. What really sad about this? I missed the game and your sessions. Ah, dang it. Don't worry, don't worry. We're still here, we're still playing. I'm glad to have you. I hope the raid was fun. And Golden Gamo, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. They aren't even related to this is grave robbing. Yeah, plain and simple, yes. Horror in the East. Your Highness, a monster has been stalking my farms at night, smashing down the doors of cottages and feasting on the peasants inside. Manager Maid. Sounds ghastly. Only if you have seen the beast and lived to tell the tale. Well, let me... let me get my potions ready and go hunt it. The survivors tell a garbled story about gleaming fangs amid a mountain of blood-soaked fur. Yeah, it sounds like the perfect job for me. Oh, you're one of the main healers. Okay, so I have responsibilities towards my guild. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm not an expert. I've never played WoW personally, but I know that good healers are hard to come by. Is what is what I'm told. Oskar, we hate you for reasons. So I didn't say I'm good, they just need me. It makes a lot of sense though. I'm sure you're decent enough. I mean, the counts can fight for themselves, right? Let's see if the counts can fight. Let's see if the counts can fight. What are we, cowards? That we don't want to send the army? Like, never let it be said that we're cowards. Ashmead used to fear us. They're gonna still fear us, even though I am here. Like, there's a new king, but Ashmead should still fear us. All right, 12 to 6. I think we have a vote, but I'm gonna count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Let's go. 14 to 7 in the end. We send the Count's army to deal with the abomination. 75%. Easy. We're strong. The Count's army dispatches a task force of elite knights to track down the beast. The scout reports back that they found the monster's trail. You await further news of their success. Of course it's a success. We're strong, I told you. I told you we're strong. Wild Vikings, hello and thank you for joining. How you doing? You are... a count. There you are. Yeah, that worked, of course. Wait, Lelkatlen. Lelkatlen, thank you so much. Wait, I don't know why there wasn't a notification for that. I'm gonna actually write a note and look into it. 'Cause that's weird. That's really weird. Extend gifted sub. Maybe that's an edge case that's not active. I don't know. Notification. All right, wrote it down so I can check it. But thank you so much for renewing the sub that was gifted by our lovely Guntergnus. Thank you so much, Lekatline. I really appreciate it. And glad you can join us, even if you're a little bit late. It's all right. Don't worry. I'm just happy to have you around, and yeah, that helps a lot. So thank you. The insinuation that Ashmead would be less afraid of a northern king is upsetting to me. No, just a different king is the thing. Yeah. They don't know about the north, it's too far. What is a northern? Continued subs don't show. Yeah, it's weird. I'm gonna check if there's a way to make them show. Thanks again, Lekatline. Yeah, it should, right? It should. It's weird that it didn't, so... Again, I wrote a note and I'm gonna check on it, and if it's in my power, I'm gonna make sure that it shows. But still, thanks a lot, Lekatline. I random once a chief, but now a vampire. Alright, let's go. Finding a spouse, right. We wanted to answer this question, right? Who's gonna marry him? Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference, men, women, or do you not mind? I literally don't mind. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. It's an easy enough decision, says Moodles. Or Moutless. Or Mootless. Or Moodles. Or... I don't know. You'll marry into the chiefs as we agreed before you took the throne, right? Right? Yeah, too cool to care. Noodles? Oh, right. Right. The LGBT community does not claim Oskar, yeah. I missed maybe 2-3 sessions and we already have 3 faith? What the 9th happened here? Yeah, I think that was all... I mean... You have 3 from 0, because we were at 0 for some point, I think. You know, for some time. There was something that I needed to do. The king should marry for love and not to appease his chief oppressors. I mean, yeah, reasonable. Best Figure Grande is showing, yeah. The 9th happened. So I think I want to do something a little bit different here. But what was it? I mean, it looks like factions are, like, the council are a little bit richer than the others. On average, it seems. Definitely not the peasant, I think. Do we cruel tax anyone here? Do we have reasons to cruel tax people? Oh yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Like, maybe one thing we could do, but I don't remember who helped who. Like, if we want to give consequential effects to the civil war that we fought on Monday, we could do a cruel tax on the counts and a bribe on the barons to represent, you know, war damage pretty much. But that's kind of extreme. It's like 700 is a lot. 700 is a lot. I don't think that's representative enough. So I think we're just gonna stick with the common tax. Yeah. That's true, serious. Yeah, that would be a, yeah, that would make him look strong in a way. Instead of following law, right? Do you have reasons to not? To not do what? Yeah, of course, Lelkatlan. Of course I'm good. I think we just do this. I think we just do this. Because we don't care for money per se. Like, we don't want to anger the regions for money per se, but for farming. So we're go for this. That's a great plan, Hesperus. Yeah, exactly. You better not be hated. Do you have reason to not cruel tax all? Yeah. I think what I said does make sense. Like, he knows that he's gonna do some stuff that's gonna anger the regions, and he doesn't want to do it with taxing yet. Your Majesty, we found the Eastern monster feasting on the remnants of some unlucky peasant. It loped away before we could kill it, so we followed it at a distance. What happened? The beast made its way back to a grand keep belonging to Conte Big Cheese. Conte Big Cheese, never be hated. Yeah. Yeah. Before my very eyes, I witnessed this colossal, bloodthirsty beast transform back into Conte Big Cheese. Their servant washed the blood off and took them inside. No, I think he's a little bit smart, Northwind. Not too much, but I think he's a little bit smart. Before my very eyes, I witnessed this colossal... Oh, yeah, I already read this. So the monster is a Conte? Regrettably so. What should I do? I suggest we hunt down Conte Big Cheese and bring them back to your dungeons before they hurt anyone else. I would have done this already, but I thought we should check with you first, Your Majesty. Yeah, I deal with this, thank you. Of course, we shall ride at dawn. When your knights arrive to arrest Conte Big Cheese, they are attacked by an enormous beast with coal-black fur and claws-like scythes. It slays dozens of knights. Once finally wounded beyond hope of recovery, it turns back into human shape. Conte Big Cheese lies on the floor, frail and limp and soaked in blood. Sorry, Cheese. Nah, we don't need the... we don't need the bonfire. It would have been really, really cool, but we don't need it. Yeah, right? You can just die outright, can it? Sorry, yeah, new fondue for you. Yeah, I know. Another count bites the dust. Please, release me of my curse. Oh my god. Mercy? Which one is Mercy, though? Yeah, I think Oskar would kill the beast. A night ends Big Cheese's life in a single brutal axe blow. Your Highness, I wish we could have found a better way. Conta Big Cheese may have been a monster, but they still had noble blood and deserved better treatment. Yep, Big Cheese, sorry. Big Cheese the second, welcome. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Bring him back to the dungeon and kill him there. Yeah, yeah. Dungeon will keep him in peace until we find a cure? We're not even gonna look for a cure, who cares? Yeah, who cares? Oh, you wanted him alive? Yeah, sorry. Sorry. A solid 5 kill count for Oskar. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, this is a cure, exactly. Yeah, rest in peace, Big Cheese. Rest in peace. Lennox II cured their beasthood. We could have cured them. Ah, too much hassle. This is faster. This was faster. After weeks of leading your baggage train, like, I kinda wish that there is a Big Cheese lineage person now. And marry them out of spite or something. Omen checklist. Noble deaths 1 out of 2. Plagues 0 out of 1. Wars 0 out of 1. Okay. Beyond the grave, I kept no secret from my heir, well apart from the being a werewolf part, but I didn't know about that. Of course you didn't, you're right. Workers, Lennox II. Wait, what's that? Lennox II searches for ears for magical release. Oskar, just behead them, lol. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have the 5th tooth this time around, yep. After weeks of leading your baggage train along perilous mountain roads, you finally arrive at the snow-swept clan hall of the Chief Marrow. The hall is crammed with all the chiefs of the north, sitting cheek to cheek along tables groaning under the weight of food and ale. Welcome, your majesty, to my humble hall. Take a seat, grab a drink. It is customary at Winterfeast to exchange gifts with the host. What did you bring? A champion warhorse. Look at that beauty, a fine addition to my stables. Thank you, your majesty. After that, the feast lasts long into the night. The fires roar, the bards sing songs of the old days, and Lake of Ale is consumed. A couple hours in, you are absolutely wasted. Absolutely wasted. No axe, no axe, no axe. King Oskar is a northerner and he respects these traditions. He knows how this works. Yeah, no, not another axe. No, not another axe. I'm a sleepy boy, we'll go sleep now. Travel to the far lands. Alright, Alex, thank you so much for stopping by and playing. Have a great night, and hopefully see you next time, which, by the way, is gonna be next Monday. So, take care. See you around. The chiefs appreciate how much you're getting into the spirit of things. They roar with laughter at your mumble jokes. Someone claps you on the shoulder so hard, your crown falls into your beer. As Winterfest draws on and snow piles up outside the doors, the mood in the hall turns raucous. Your memory is blotchy, but you distinctly recall getting into a fight. 100% getting into a fight. Say, my king, how does the lager taste? I made it. It's amazing. Give me more! In your drunken haze, you tell a joke that might have been construed as a little insulting to one of the chiefs present, and his mother. Oh, Voidbrain. Yeah, Voidbrain is cute. The ale crown. Oi, say that one more time. I'll batter you. The chief is so drunk, you're not sure he realizes you're the king, or perhaps it's just too far gone to care. I'm gonna accept the challenge. The whole clan grows hushed as you stand up and ball your hands into fists. Then, with a roar, they surround you both and begin chanting, "Fight! Fight! Fight!" Pasney Prime, welcome, and thank you for joining. Of course, Oskar is going to fight dirty. Of course. 20% chance this is a win. No, it's not a win. Oh my god. You grab a heavy or iron candlestick and swing it at Voidbrain, but he ducks the blow with ease and counterattacks with a swift punch to your jaw. Everything goes dark. Oh my god, this is a sign that Oskar is not as strong anymore. Just finished your dinner? What delicious thing did you eat, Pasnik? Damn. Yeah, not only did you fight dirty, you fought dirty and lost. That's really bad. Satisfying as fuck. Yeah, good game, Voidbrain, yeah. Some bread with cheese and some brownies. That sounds lovely. Yeah, that's it. You are revived by a splash of cold water. The chiefs are muttering that you fought dishonorably and you didn't even win. The next morning, the chiefs are scattered around the hall, groaning and nursing their hangovers. You wake up in an even worse state, sprawled onto a table, your clothing disheveled. Even worse, your crown is missing. Fortunately, Chief Meru comes to your rescue. He gets you washed and finds your crown before any rumors can spread. I wonder what happens if you have the bankrupt event and you sell the crown jewels. And then this happens. Do you still have the crown? Huh, do you still have the crown? No respect with that one. You're not gonna have my beer anymore, my lager. A true chief is not? I mean, if you go back and look at the Bearclaw Dynasty background that we have, the chiefs are all about winning. They don't care about honor. So he's actually a true chief. I literally get a new identity. I love how we're united with our hate for this JPEG bastard. Twist the crowd has been swapped for a replica. Now we know how it happened. It wasn't intercepted, halfway to the north. It got to the north, they got drunk, and then somebody just walked in and stole it. Yeah, Pathing had cheese and two breads. Oh, okay. Are not the crown? Oh, that's sad. No, oh, okay. Oh, I don't sell the crown. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Got knocked down with one punch. Yeah, that's true. It's the losing part for me. Oh, okay. Yeah, get hydrated. Get hydrated. Pasnik leaving the lower with meat and two breads. Cheese and two breads, actually. Alright, let's go. Hiding your embarrassment, you bid farewell to the chiefs and begin the long, perilous journey back to the capital. I want that to be the quote I remember by, you know? And eligible options. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdoms, 3 regions. Yes, I know. Alright, let's see the eligible candidates. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. It's the cut. Oh my god, this is family. I'm from the Blueberry clan as well. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, this can no. No. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, don't make the family tree a circle. Well, I mean, I'm not the one. I just want to remind you that the weird shit. So like, I haven't married this person yet. So far, the only one who's been really fucking weird is Katori Blueberry, who decided to send this person. Like, it's who's actually the firstborn son. I am a son as well, so this is literally my brother. This is literally my brother. Katori Blueberry decided to send literally my fucking brother as a candidate. What's wrong with you, Katori? What's wrong with you? What are you doing? What are you doing? That's my big brother. Oh my god. And the Chiefs want me to marry this guy. I don't want to believe this. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? How can you decide that? What? Oh god. Oh god. He really wants only blueberries on the throne, yeah. So this is Laskal, firstborn son of the northern Katori Blueberry clan. From what I've heard, he knows exactly what he wants and will do whatever is necessary to get it. Yeah. Okay. Incest isn't really unheard of in royal families. I mean, this is my brother! It was okay between cousins. I don't know between brothers. Send your son. Oh, you don't actually decide. The game decides for you. We're just saying that since this character is here, we're just saying that the father decided just because, you know, for roleplay reasons. But you don't actually get to decide. It's just the game. I don't want you to marry him. Don't lump in with all of the chiefs. Yeah. The only person good enough for my son is my son. Oh my god, this is a Targaryen move, yeah. Just a power play to have both brothers in the royal family. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Good job. Either you marry him, which is gross, or you don't and you're an oath breaker. Yeah, this is between a rock and a hard place. You know, I'm starting to think that my father hates me as well, and he's putting me in this difficult situation. Uncle and nieces have happened? Yeah, Habsburgs, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm an oath breaker. Oh god. Oh my god. This is terrible. It's terrible. Trees the chancellor's into it. No. Alright, well, let's go. I've heard he spends most of his time playing cards and making wagers with friends and hangers on. People say he nurses a grudge, though. I mean, I can see the appeal, I suppose. This is Domina, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Darth Von Doom dynasty. Apparently they had a hell of a time getting her to smile for this portrait. God, we have a Von Doom. See that beautiful fur coat she's wearing in the portrait? Wolf pelt, hunted leader herself. She's always planning something, they say, schemes within schemes. I know it's my brother, I know. You don't see the appeal. Alright, she's an intriguing candidate. And finally we have the Marshes offering, a bold person. Matthias, scion of the prestigious Jochenbach bloodline. A typical baron, really loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Like most of the barons, their great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from the crossbow end. Oh, and they're not popular with the peasantry. Something about them sets their teeth on edge. Sounds like a laugh. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why do I have to choose this stuff? This is... Well, it's not the North, I'll tell you that much, right? Matthias was from the Jochenbach family. This would be a good way to repay the counts for killing one of their nobles, sir. Yeah. So, yeah, let's see the Eastern candidate again. Keep it family. For the love of the old gods, don't. Oskar having the council vote his way into a threat of peace in his husband in front of them. No! It is unique, that's true. This is this Domina, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Darthmanum dynasty. Apparently they had a hell of a time getting her to smile for this portrait. See that beautiful fur coat she's wearing in the portrait? Wolfpelt, hunted it herself. She's always playing something they say, schemes within schemes. Like, this is actually, you know, kind of an appealing person. Is the thing. That's kind of an appealing person. And let's see the northern candidate as well. Firstborn son of the northern Katori Blueberry clan. From what I've heard, he knows exactly what he wants and will do whatever is necessary to get it. Yep, I've heard he spends most of his time playing cards. Yeah, like, this stuff doesn't matter. This stuff doesn't matter. I mean, I can see the appeal. No, please. Just marry a commoner. I've made my decision. So if we end up marrying the North, I'm going to say that it's not actually a sexual thing. Alright? Yeah. Let's just make that very clear. I think that what Lurks was saying makes a lot of sense in this being like the final power move. You know, just putting, like, as a core ruler, basically, like having two kings, so to speak. Like, you know, like a duumvirate. Oh yeah, we're definitely having a bastard, yeah. No, none of that shit. Clans don't necessarily have to be one family. True, except the game specified, I mean, the game specified that this is Katori Blueberry's son, and Katori previously said that Oskar is his son. So yeah, this is the same father. So. No, definitely not natural born heir. No. Like, no matter who we pick, we're gonna go for a bastard, for sure. Marriage isn't properly fulfilled until they get it on. I think we can say that's not the case around here. Yeah, exactly. Like a blueberry grab at every position he could, Lannister basically, alright? I didn't expect this when I woke up this morning. Me neither. Me neither. Vitamin Chi, welcome back. Oh, I don't know if you want to step into this. Why not a cousin? It will put more blueberries into power. Oh my god, you're a genius. Oh my god, you are a genius. So what do we do here? What do we do here? So let me just be completely clear and frank here, all right? Because, no, wait. Let's get serious here for a second. Let's get serious. Let's get serious. Just for a second. I'm discussing with myself for bringing up the cousin argument. Yeah, no. Let's get serious for a second here. That's not what I meant, serious. God damn it. That was funny. That was funny. Yeah, no. I need to be serious here for a second. Alright, so for those of you who just joined, etc., we have an option here to marry our own brother. If that happens, if that were to happen, there would be nothing sexual there. Let's make that very, very clear. It would be a power move to have a co-ruler and have two brothers reign together as brothers. The game calls it marriage, we're gonna say it's just brothers. Is this disturbing to anybody? If even just one person says, hey, no, I would rather you not, we're not gonna go for this. Exactly. If it's something that even one person is uncomfortable with, please just speak up, and I don't want to do it. I just want to make sure, you know, that we don't do... Yeah, a buyer, like the idea would be a hierarchy. Again, the game would say marriage and shit like that, but I'm imagining it as a hierarchy. The idea, I like the idea of a living guitar. Say that you speak through the whole night. I have siblings. I think it's best leaving it alone. Okay, good stuff. Let's leave it alone. Then I think, thank you for speaking up. Yeah, I know. You know, it's just fiction, but I don't want to make like it's kind of a weird. Like, let's be honest, it's kind of weird shit here. It's kind of weird shit, and I don't know. Let's not do it. Let's say that Oskar does the political thing here. Exactly, it's fiction, but it's really weird. I don't want to make people, you know, it's like that is borderline even for me. I agree that the bit would have been great. It would have made for a great clip. But it's kind of weird, let's be honest. If it happens again, I might fucking do it. Because, like, then it's destiny that's just pushing the thing. The clip is the candidate merely showing up. I mean, that makes sense, yeah. Alright, let's not do this. Let's not do this. Then I think that Oskar just picks the reasonable candidate. Thank you, everybody, for being very decent about this whole thing, and yeah, for speaking up. Got it, Marley. Okay. Then let's go for this domino. It just makes sense for a bunch of reasons. It's an actually appealing candidate, and it's kind of a way of making up for having just cold blood murdered a count. Is it possible to clip a stream when rewatching it? Absolutely, yes. Yes. Alright. Let's go. Whew. Phew. Oh, you absolutely can, Darth Von Doom, yes. Oskar doesn't care about executing the monster that kill people. That's actually true, yeah. It's more about, yeah, it's more about the Fun Doom. It's more about the Fun Doom blood here. And, you know, the fact that this is an appealing person makes it even better. Alright, let's go. Let's move past that whole thing. And see, what do we have here? I mean, we got golden choice. I'm not gonna say no to a golden choice. I feel like I watched an entire live stream in just a few minutes, right? That was intense. I really want to see the clips. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to see the clips. I really want to see the clips. We had about 20 seconds of discussion on noble murder and about 20 minutes debating marrying your brother. Makes sense. It makes sense. What's that? Morphman, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad you can join us tonight. Hope you're doing well. Oh god. Oh shit, yeah. This is happening. I totally am kind and not a tyrant like Tatiana. I am a Fun Doom, yeah. Alright. Watch the Chiefs rebelling and blaming it on not marrying the Northern candidate. Let's not think about that. Oh, you should absolutely send the clip to the devs. Yes. 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 Absolutely. So let's start with the royal wedding. Your wedding to this Domina is naturally the talk of the kingdom. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with this Domina at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? Of course I do. Then I pronounce you king and wife. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, this Domina, refuses to dance at all, preferring instead to brood in the corner. By the time you find yourself alone with this Domina, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. Did you see the 8 crows perched on the church tower as we walked into the cathedral? A dire omen. Come on, cheer up, we just got married. Instead of cheering up, this Domina takes one look at you before bursting into tears. The peasants have the right idea, they get married for love, not for politics. Oh, to live the simple life of a commoner. Somehow, I doubt you'd actually enjoy being poor. Oh, is that? Wait. Tycho, hey! Tycho, thank you so much for the sub. Wait, is this... I'm getting a weird message. Like, not a weird message, but like... I'm not sure how to interpret the message that I'm getting because it's in Italian and Italian translations for Twitch suck. Did you do like a 1 sub for 3 months? Like, did you get 3 months at the same time, or is this like the 3rd month you get a sub? Just to make things, just to be sure. Oh, you got 3 months! Awesome! Thank you so much, Taco. That's amazing. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, right. Yeah, you were not subbed. Oh yeah, because you had the cheer badge. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, Tycho. I'm glad you're having a good time, and I really hope you can stick around for this and for the next dynasty, and we're gonna have a good time together. This helps a lot. Thank you, really. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What were we saying? Oh, poor thing, Oskar is an asshole. Yeah, Oskar is absolutely an asshole. Yeah. Alright, Solon Lindors. Glad to see you again. Alright. What do you know? You're the king. Life is so easy for you. Everyone does what you say, but for me, oh, life is perpetual misery. And no one understands, not even my king. The summoner pulls away from you and retreats to the spare bedchamber, slamming the door. You're left feeling a little depressed and dreading what married life will bring. Oof. Yeah, he's an asshole for not reigning with his brother, right? Is that what you're saying? Refugee crisis. Tycho, there you are. The north is experiencing a terrible famine, Your Grace, and a steady trickle of refugees have been pouring into the east. Huh. And, I mean, yes, it is a terrible tragedy, the famine. They're looking for food and steady work, but finding neither. They're turned to begging. The streets of eastern cities are crowded with northern vagrants. Well, I'm sorry that my suffering people are clogging up the precious eastern streets. They need help, not judgment. But will the council give it? I've never paid for any to each person, but your vibes feel very good, and the community is nice. That's why I think it's worth subbing. That is so freaking kind. That's so incredibly kind of you, Taiko. I'm honored. I'm freaking honored to be the first person you decide to contribute to monetarily. That's incredibly kind of you. And I'm happy that, you know, I'm happy that I give off those vibes and that the community feels good, because, you know, I love each one of you. I love each one of you. Like you all you'll make this place special. I agree. The community is great. The community is great. Everybody's great here. So, thank you. I'm happy you found us. I'm not made of infinite money, but thank you, Darth Doom. Now, don't y'all start. Don't y'all start and make me tear up. All right? Don't you do that? Don't you do that? You're great. You're great. Get off the tear gas. Oh no! Please no. Please no. I've had to breathe that enough in the past. Nope. When I was a student, marching for my rights. No. I don't need more tear gas. And I don't need tear gas to tear up. But yeah, that happened more than once. You know? No. That happened more than once. It sucks. It's very terrible. So what do we do here? What do we do here? Distribute grain among the starving peasants in the north. Close the roads out of the north. Fund the local militia to deal with beggars. Golden choice A. Easy. Easy. Absolutely. Golden choice A. Yeah. Yeah. Pay? Of course I'm gonna pay. What did you think? There you go. I can no longer cry, an odd side effect of becoming a blood-sucking creature of the night. Yeah, like, I'm not directly paying you, I'm giving you a account. Oh, okay. I'm giving you the right to, you know, ask for more taxes from your peasants. That's what I'm doing. I'm not directly paying you. Risk player. And Steel want me to hand out bread, and Morphman wants me to close the roads out of the north. Huh. Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna count down from 5. If you vote A, you get free money. Counting down from 5. 4. 3, 2, 1, and 0. Yeah, makes a lot of sense that Taiko would vote C after what we've seen. Oskar, who's totally not a bad guy. Yeah, right. I just want to help the people. Just want to help the people. By distributing grain among the peasants who remain in the north, you alleviate their suffering and reduce the flow of refugees. But those who have already made their way to the east prove unwilling to return to their homeland, fearing more famine around the corner. Tensions heighten between the chiefs and counts. Now, this is gonna be bad because I probably don't have money to do the thing. Well, hello, Your Majesty. I've traveled all the way from the north to beg you to do something about the price of grain. I can't afford to feed my family. A day of bad-breaking work isn't enough to buy a day's worth of bread. She's right. The grain price in the north is beyond all control. Greedy merchants raking profit while the common folk starve. Yeah. Veto. I really think we should go A, but of course I have no way to enforce it. So yeah. Anjax, I'll let you vote. Yep. I have no idea what you're talking about, Hesperus, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, right? 2 5-minute events, one next to the other. Yeah, we just increased the stability in the next one. Immediately removed it. Yeah. This is so incredibly close. I cannot believe this. It's 10 to 9 currently. 12 to 9. I'm gonna be counting down from... Oh my god, okay, it's not close anymore. It's 14 to 9. Counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. 17 to 10. Beaches the first was alive for suspiciously long. It was probably the lycanthropy. I just hope that this tragedy at least dispelled the common peasant rumor that the cheeses are skin-changing mortal monsters who steal the identities of their heirs. All dribble. It's a success! Oh my god. You place a strict price cap on grain. When the wily merchants find a way around it, you order a few of them hanged, as examples for the rest. This short, sharp lesson does wonders. Soon enough, the grain is cheap again and no merchant dares to say a word. Hopefully most of the peasants will stay alive until next harvest. There you go. There you go. Oh no, what am I doing? Yeah, no Baron's event, you're right. Of course it succeeded, it was a 90%, it's 100%. Hanging people over bread? Yeah, of course, sure. Wait, what's that? Oh, Catty Banana! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to none other than Pasnik Prime. That's great, that's absolutely great. Yeah, you all got a sub. There you go. Oh, I didn't know that, Hesperus. Yeah, you gifted this up for yourself and to everybody else. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Candy Banana. That's very kind of you. I'm sure that all of you appreciate it. So you, the one and only. That's a very smart thing to do, Pasnik. Gifting yourself a sub with an alt account. Very, very smart. But thank you, truly. The Albion time. The House still closed. After much deliberation, the House of Steel has decided to become isolationist. Few people will ever enter House Steel during this time. Only authorized merchants are allowed to trade. Ooh, you're Japan. Oh yeah, serious. Sorry, you're still in not in the loop. For those of you who are new around here, there is this meme, quote unquote, that I only have one viewer, and that viewer is Pasnik, and all of you are alternate accounts. And I don't know why I keep explaining this, because of course you all know this already because you are all Pasnik. So, you know, that's the joke, quote unquote. That, yeah, everybody got a sap because everybody's Pasnik, and Pasnik is everybody. So yeah, that's what's happening. Yeah. Still trying. Yeah, good try. That was a good one, Pasnik. You almost got me with this serious account. Incredible. Still trying to pretend bringing new people, being new people. Yeah, I mean, Pasnik is great. Pasnik is great. Oh my god, that is... I never saw that one. Minor she. And Rinverl. How do I pronounce your name? Is it Rinverl or Rinverl? Hello and welcome, and thank you for joining. How are you doing? You are a chief. There you are. Ooh, cute haircut. Hello, hello. All right, let's end the turn here. Outwitting the Spymaster. Deep in the forest of the March, Baroness Northwind has gone boar hunting with a few of her close friends. Our plans are going better than expected. The spymaster thinks that all is well in the kingdom, and while the cat's away, the mice shall play. Cats aren't best for getting rid of mice. You're better off with a terrier. Still 40k. You are such a stickler. I think you missed the point of my analogy. Never mind. Our next step is to replace the Palace Watch with our own agents. Should be easy enough. If the king can't pay them, the watch will look for money elsewhere. For the next stage of their scheme, the barons must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons. Easy peasy. Passing is the only nice person here because everybody's passing. But because everybody's passing, you're all nice, of course. Cats are cuter? Debatable. Fight me. Still being part of the schemers is just too poetic, right? Yeah. But then I got taken down by Apple and got mocked constantly because nobody who was about 12 would not know what a computer was. Makes sense. Oh, Rhine, like the Rhine River. Ver, like verse, and Ral, like Ral. Rhine Veral. Rhine Veral? Is that how, is that where the accent is? Rhine Veral? Or Rhine Veral? Rhine Veral. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you and welcome. Yes, I got it. I got it. I know how to pronounce one username. That's amazing. I'm always proud of myself when I manage to do that. I'm blunt. I was only invited because I have resources. That makes sense. Not debatable. I mean, it's your opinion. I mean, cats, dogs, it's kind of the same. Like, right? Like chemistry and biology. It's kind of the same thing. I mean, if I gotta be honest, I'm on the same page with Trash there. I'm a dog person, but I do appreciate cats as well. Dude, made of atoms, yes. I think you were already in the game, Wild Vikings. Oh, don't worry, you are still in the game, but the extension takes some time to reload, sometimes. But you're still in the game, I'm pretty sure. You are Wild. There you go. You're still here. You Merlin. Oh, of course you do, Vaspir. Yeah. Chemistry controls biology. I love how, you know, like, I say something that has absolutely no sense, and people who were just joining try to actually make sense of what I'm saying. No, this comes from another game we had. Don't worry about it. I'm just being a provocateur. So wait, let me go back. It was Ryan Barrel? Ryan Barrel, right? Yes. I think that was it. Oh, damn. Okay. No, I love dog. I had a Dane. I had a Great Dane when I was a kid, so you know, you cannot be scared of dogs after that. Let's go. Northern Saga Tale of Oddhildsorn, once gifted to mortals by the honey-blooded prince by himself, then lost to the snows of time, never to be found again. Until now. By all gods. Can you believe it? This has been the most bountiful spring in living memory. The grass is green, the sun is warm, even our sheep have given birth in record numbers. It's the work of Oddhild, my friend. We've spent many months beseeching him, and now he has rewarded us with the means to overthrow the king's regime. Truly, you mean to say he has pointed us to his horn? Enoch Blanche. And Risk Player. Risk Player is scheming as well. I just realized. This is great. This is great. This is absolutely great. Oh, I see Hesperus. Great Danes are fantastic. My aunt had one that was 1.5 feet taller than her on its hind legs. Yes. Yes. She would just, you know, get on her hind legs and put her paws like this on my dad's shoulders. And my dad is like 180, so like 6 feet. It's like, boom. Just like this. And look at him like this, you know, from above. And it was just incredible. I loved her. Her name was Zelda, by the way. Yeah, Mag's relative is involved, yeah. But also, the one who criticized Mag for doing this, so... Sheep is what I'm saying. If that happened to me, I'd probably scream. Nah, she was really, really lovely. But I understand it. I understand that it can be intimidating, right? So let's see. Hey, but it's far to the north in the Ice Giant's territory, the frozen wastes will have a hardy force of heroes to stand any chance of retrieving it. For the next stage of the Chief's scheme, they must raise their military to 5 or more. Yeah, that's already done. I don't think it's gonna go down below 5. And the famine begins. Late at night, 2 counts meet in an ancient stone cemetery to discuss their schemes against the king. Our grain stores are looking much more impressive than the rest of the kingdom. Morphman and Count Reaper, of course. Yes, and I've had peasants from the north moving onto my lands, desperate to sponge off our prosperity. How exquisite. But won't summoning this demon be difficult? It's magic beyond our usual fare. The ones of reality are sturdy, but they can be weakened. A tide of blood must swallow this kingdom in its wake. Chaos. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Yep, Reaper again. My puppy lay on my back while I was there, and now weighs more than me and still... Oh my god. Great Danes are gentle giants, yes. I agree. Like, our dog was only aggressive towards one person. There was one of our neighbors that, so basically we lived in a, I don't know how to describe this. It's like, I need to look up a word. It's not, it was like a series of independent apartments, one next to each other. They were at a raised level, and to get there you had to take an elevator or stairs. And basically our apartment was in front of the stairs and elevators. So if you access the raised level, you would emerge in front of our house, basically, right? And we had a little courtyard in the front where the dog was. So everybody who ever got into that apartment block, pretty much, you know, arrived in front of our house, had to go pass in front of our house, and the dog would just be quiet and happy with everybody, but one of our neighbors, she just fucking hated him, and we assumed, like, he was kind of an asshole, and we assumed that early on after we moved in, he probably, I don't know, like maybe shouted at her or kicked the gate or something, you know, did something to anger her. And from then on, she never let go of him. Like, every time he would walk by, she would just go get incredibly mad and bark very loudly. But that was the only person ever that she showed any kind of, you know, reaction to. I'm getting lost talking about dogs now. What are we doing? Honest Sweet, welcome back. Hey. Notice that all the big dogs are gentle, meanwhile Chihuahuas are Satan incarnate. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, hi, Sweet. Yeah, I think that's what Lurk said, yeah. Astronovska, welcome back, hello. I don't know when you died. Dogs are smart, emotionally agree. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, sweet. Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's go. Let's go. What do we do here? What do we have? We have Back from the Hunt, a call for apprentices, and a theft. Let's go with this one. Bad news, Your Highness. A meddling wizard has set up shop in Hartsburg. Okay. I believe it is Brust, the Lord of the Bells. Why is this a problem? They put out a call for new apprentices, which is a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Droves of unwashed, glory-seeking commonfolk from all over the market are lining up for their chance. I kind of don't want to push this button because I want to keep looking at the cutest baroness of the land. Hello. Hi, Hesperus. Sexy brust. Aww. Cute little thing, trash. King Israel! Not just peasants. I, King Israel, have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those peasants are no match. I will be the most powerful noble this council has ever seen. You? You couldn't put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servant's help. We can't let this go ahead. To have a potential wizard on the council will present a clear and dangerous conflict of interest. Well, let's assemble the council. And give you gold if you let me have gold. Easiest decision ever. Easiest decision ever. Easiest decision ever. Let's get some gold into the treasury and in your coffers. Sorry, Israel. Sorry, not sorry. Well. Yeah, that happened. That happened. It never happened to me, you know? I never... Oh, God. Cutest Baroness and secretly the assassin, the blade that was wielded in the deaths of Jace Blalik and Lysander Time. Right? Yeah. Sorry. Magic baked goods? Yeah, I'm good with that. Paragon Flight, welcome and thank you for joining. How you doing? You are a chief. Yeah, get it. Joining in and getting that money. Good job. Well, okay. Fantastic. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to count down from 5, 4, vote B to get free money. 3, 2, 1, and 0. Ah, I feel sated now. Yum, 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 yum. I suppose that is an acceptable compromise. Holy shit! Oh my god! Was that the richest count? No, it's just that counts are really freaking rich. Oh my god. Yeah, vegetables are involved. I did read how much it was. It still gets me. Well, Ave Maria. Can we go to Chur? Nah. But if we get crabs, I'm gonna buy crabs. Oh, sorry, there's the patricians. This is a bit sad for the barons and King Israel. It is. It is. It is. But that's how it goes sometimes. That's what happens when you want to meddle with King Israel is gonna freak out, yeah. Begins her journey to Harrisburg immediately. Her successor, Countess King Israel II, inherits her position in the council, but the treasury confiscates the vast majority of her wealth as payment. Brusk's presence in Harrisburg attracts all sorts of visitors, though the power of their latent magic starts to wield crops for miles around. I don't think I've ever seen this much money. Oh, trust me, you can get rid of this really quickly, Taiko. Trust me. If you go back, there is a VOD that is worth watching. We might consider this Arlinsk. There is a VOD about hard mode for nobles. A cursed stream that we played. Where I started with, I think, 10,000 gold, and it vanished. Way more quickly than I could ever have imagined. So, trust me. This can disappear really, really fast. I really wish Treasury could carry over, but I guess it's good it doesn't. Doesn't it? I think it does. Alright. It does carry over, right? Yeah. Well. Some people have not played Dynasty here. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, they do on Kingdom Wins, not on Scheme Wins. Wait, what? No way. No way. Are you 100% certain of that? What do we have? We have Break from the Hunt. Let's go with the Theft. Thrifty. Old Thrifty. Your Highness, this is an outrage. I demand justice. Last week, Count Wild Vikings shook my hand as a supposed show of reconciliation and stole my family's lucky ring in the process. Lawrence Stars, nonsense. This is too elderly. Just... Thrifty just lost his ring and none of them want to admit that that's the case. Yeah, this is two elderly people fighting. This is Metal Gear Solid 4 ending, yeah. You wouldn't let my cousin marry without it, right? It's... Blood and Stars, nonsense. Rummage through your drawers and I'm sure you'll find the thing. Yeah, see, like, Wild Vikings has a point. It's like, I'm sure you lost it and you put it somewhere and you forgot where you put it. Why are you blaming me? No, Yaoi, no. It doesn't carry over on some Scheme Wins. Oh, okay. That's even more interesting. My liege, a feud has stood between our families for centuries. While Viking's ancestor left my ancestor tied to a rock in the woods for the wolves to consume. That's because his ancestors poisoned our well and killed half our household. Enough! I know Wild Viking stole my priceless ring. It brings a March great luck and bounty, and my dear niece is to wear it when she marries. Well, about that. If I kill your niece, does that solve your problem? I remember the day fun. I mean, I have no idea what he's talking about. I'll have you flogged, young man. And it's like, you're 120 and the other guy is like 90. Wolf is a sigil of your house? Is it? Oh, of the blueberry? Arrest them both for being annoying. I kind of want to do that. Ryan Barrel, I don't think that's an option, unfortunately. So... I kind of want to leave you to just deal with this on your own. Like... B definitely doesn't make sense here. I think A and C both are okay. I think I'd go with C. I think I'd go with C. Yeah. I'm fine with C. I have more important stuff to do than just figure out where this old guy left his ring. Love wins. Yeah, it's wasting the king's time. Exactly. It looks like it's going to be a C. 19 to 5, 20 to 5 even. All right, let's go. 20 to 5. I will not go to jail due to this gross dementia. This will be disastrous. The loss of our lucky ring will bring ruin upon my family. Blood and stars, that's nothing but baseless superstitions. Even so, Baron 350 tokens a second sheep. Come down with the dreadful disease right afterwards. Tension rises between the two families, with fights breaking out between their households whenever they visit the capital. Alright. That doesn't look like love to me, I'm gonna be honest. No, I did not know that. Serious? What? This video got blown up and became the patrician's mascot? That's into she played 2 games and that happened? Kaji's never read Enemies to Lovers Slow Burn. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. Oh, I didn't get this was a tsundere situation. Yes. Oh my god. Those are 2 very unfortunate ways to go. Patricia's Mascot is really great. I'm not gonna lie, I like that ending. Alright, let's go. And also have to deal with the rightful heir. I never had the chain of events. Never. Lelkatlan! My liege, your wife is a despicable fraud. What? Gasps reverberate around the room. What in Celestat are you talking about? What I mean is, the Queen Consort has been taking credit for other hunters' kills. A cardinal sin in the march. She is no true hunter as she claims, but a fraud who steals credit from honest barons. I witnessed it myself. Blood and stars, why does this always happen to me? I'm sure I don't even know you, my good baron. She was a plushie. Oh god. This never would have happened with your brother. True, true. I witnessed it with my good eye, just to make it clear. Yeah, Dessa's life continues to get worse. Do you have any evidence? The word of my squires and myself as an honest, God-fearing baron. But I have eye patch on both eyes. You know what? I don't think we're gonna have a vote on this. No. No. Let you vote on this dispute with regarding my wife? No. No. I mean, she sucks, so I'm not. Oskar thinks she sucks. Honestly, like, Oskar liked the way she was described. Then he met her and was like, who is this person? She doesn't correspond to what was told me. Like, this is a scam. No, I don't. So it must be true. I don't care about my wife. At all. The Summoner sputters and argues, but Baron Lelkatlan is satisfied. You're eager to avoid a diplomatic incident if you can, even if it means throwing your wife under the proverbial carriage. Yeah. Oskar doesn't like his wife. Yeah. No, not the prestigious Von Doom Dynasty Saki, which gives us, you know, legitimacy. Just this Domina. The Von Dooms are pretty great. This Domina kinda sucks. is what Oskar is saying. With that out of the way, let's get on with our auction. Let's go. You could definitely treat her better. So... exclamation mark fund followed by the letter of the billing you want to fund, followed by the amount of money you want to spend. Your options are lowering farming for the barons with A, raising stability with B, raising trade for the chiefs with C, raising authority with D, raising faith for the counts with E, or lowering stability with F. What you gonna do? Who you gonna call? Are we building a library? 20 seconds left, everybody. I don't think we're gonna build a library this time around. 10 seconds left. I don't think we're building a library. 5 seconds left. We're not building a library. Wow. So Reaper spending a lot of money. Almost all of their money. To build a prison. And solidly endorse. Wait. Reaper. I thought we had a pact. What about that? I thought there was a loyalty thing you mentioned. What about that? The cathedral was so close, yeah. Yeah, and solidly endorsing others. Getting the bazaar in the north. Revitalizing trade, that's actually pretty good. Two libraries since the beginning, it's more than enough. It makes sense, actually. Kingdom isn't stable at all, yeah. The cultist doesn't keep his word. Not surprising, yeah. We do, it's forced by prisoners? What do you mean? Like, this doesn't look like loyalty to me. My vengeance will be swift. As soon as I get a freaking chance. You can be sure of that. About your heir... Your marriage to the Zamana is already a disaster. She can't stand the sight of you, and when you are in the same room, it somehow always ends in an argument and a slammed door. The last thing on your mind is procuring an heir, but the needs of the kingdom must prevail. Congrats, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a bastard lying around somewhere. The church won't be happy, but they're just as keen to avoid a civil war as we are. They legitimize the bastard without much fuss. I will meet with the Archbishop tomorrow. No cousin, Dad. No cousin. I know better. We need a place to hold the people with I mean, our lands are lawless. This kingdom, I don't think it's ever been stable. Like, it's had hints of being stable, right? Yeah. Yet I have ensured every part of my deal to you, but I never promised to the crown. Listen, dude. Supporting me means helping me stay on the throne. I don't know what you think. I'm going to steal your wife despite everything. Oh, you can take her. I don't care. What happened, my lord? Blasphemy? Well, we'll take a look at that in a second. It's too cool for the Loser King? Yeah, sure. Let's take a look at the blasphemy. Your Highness, an urgent matter. My agents suspect that there's a reason behind the recent unrest. The counts are stirring up chaos to power some kind of dark ritual. What sort of ritual? We don't know yet. They've been too careful, but we must fight back against the sacrilege. Okay. You think that's the case, Vaspir? I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'm going to say A here. Or can I give you money here? I kind of want to give you money to do A. I mean, you're gonna go A either way. Let's do it. Let's go A. Let's go A. It do make sense. It do make sense. All right. It's actually not free money. I didn't give. It's Iron Choice. It's Iron Choice. Yeah, you're right. It's 3 people from each region, like 1 person from each region. All right, let's go. It's 18 to 10. Yeah, this looks pretty clear. Let's go. Let's go. Few citizens approve of the curfew, but things do settle down throughout the kingdom. You can only hope it's enough to stop the counts. That's it. And the long march north. Yeah, it was only 1 stability. Good, worth a try, though. Good evening, Your Majesty. Tell me, have you ever heard of Oddhull's Horn? I'm a northerner, of course. You know, of course, everybody has. Of course. Yes, of course. I'm gonna skip this because we've seen like 5 times. Get to the point. It doesn't sound good. Would you deny us our right to protect ourselves from the ice giants? Bah! Enoch Blanche. Well, I'm going to give you money to delay the scheme here. I'm going to give you money to delay the scheme for 1 season. Let the bass flow. Miss Minichu, hey, how you doing? I'm doing great, thank you. How about you? How about you? I think every northerner knows that horn at this point. They going for it every generation pretty much. Yeah, I think that it's probably kind of a joke at this point. They horny? I mean, very. It looks like. Alright. I'm gonna count down from 5, 4, vote B to get free money, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Boom. Your ban helps slow the tide of warriors joining the expedition in the north as word of the mythical horn is stifled. It will be some time before the chiefs can set out on their journey north, but the delay is not permanent. There we go. It's like the Holy Grail. Somewhere in the march, Baroness Northwind sits at a banquet, gnawing on a greasy chicken leg. She and her fellow plotters discussing their scheme between mouthfuls. The palace watch won't accept our bribes. The treasury is practically overflowing. They don't need our money. And I suppose they ran straight to the spymaster to bab about it. Too damn our luck. Is this the end? The best investments are never profitable to begin with. We will bide our time and strike again when the king least expects it. You gotta lower the treasury. Good luck. Yeah, guys, the king is so fucking rich. We are so screwed. The pair of counts face each other in silence. A code word is exchanged. They speak on their latest schemes. Good news from the capital, my friend. Well, bad news, but good for us. Oh yes? Fires, wanton murder, giant spiders? All that and more. The fabric of reality. The fabric between... I don't know why I said that. The fabric between worlds is wearing thin. The time is ripe to summon a demon. I just lied to you there. Giant spiders in the capital, yeah. This is a meeting of skulls, not nobles. The nobles are just carrying around the skulls, and the skulls are the schemers. They're the bearers. Yeah, this is the skull bearer outfit, of course. But which honored guests should we invite? Who do you want to invite, counts? Is it Ankarazad, Lord of Dismay, the seventh god Smile? Goal, lower your own faith. Or is it Belfeminar, the hungering absence, queen of corruption, raising your own trade? Isn't there like a greed demon? And if so, is it linked to the treasury? You know, did Oskar technically steal all the King Israel's family bakery money? I think so. I think so. Maybe. I don't know. The greed demon is possession. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, yeah. And it's treasury related. Awesome. Thank you. Gotcha. Then it's Belfeminar, Queen of Corruption. Let's go. You haven't seen these? Belfeminar, the hungering absence, Queen of Corruption. Belfeminar will bring pestilence and starvation to the lands. She's perfect for our plans. When she arrives, the crown will be ours for the taking. Her summoning ritual requires rare reagents from across Celestia, the petals of Sarkani's orchid, the eye of an Ateshi salamander. Indeed, we'll stockpile resources before initiating the rite. There's no time to waste. Wow. For the final stage of their scheme, the counts must raise their trade to at least 10. Alright. So now we do this, right? How the 7-game streak ended? Impossible to stop since the limit needed is 5k gold. Oh, okay. I'm kidding. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. That's fair. Aren't you rich enough? Yeah, I am. You're right. You're right. I may even consider doing this, you know? But no, that's kind of a shame. Let's do this. Let's be greedy. Let's be greedy. Think of the trade routes. Delicate matter, occupational hazard, and the songstress. Who the fuck called for the songstress? Thrifty, I see you! You fool! No way! What the hell, Thrifty? What? God damn it, Thrifty! But there's only one watcher. I mean, you're right. God damn you, Pasnik. How did I do it? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. God damn it, Thrifty. Yeah, this is very clippable as well. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. There's no way. There's no freaking way. That's kind of where my house is located. Okay. Well, well. Should go to sleep, but I'd like to see this songstress thing. Never done it before. I would kind of love to do the other two first, if you don't mind. Because, you know, in case something really bad happens. Okay, good. Thank you. Let's start with this one. Let's go south to north. Get a pretty lady bard. Yeah, yeah. We received a message from the wizard Brust. Your Majesty, I heard it in my mind during breakfast. It was quite disturbing. Well, the new apprentice, King Israel, has died. This is quite normal, Your Majesty. The survival rate of wizard apprentices is less than 1 in 10. Regardless, Brust has sent us compensation. How charitable. And what of the damage that they've already wrought in Hartsburg? Did we receive any compensation for that? Alas, no. Only this 150 gold. Perhaps the council will have an idea of what to do with it? Yeah. King Israel. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Yeah. Well, we can give it to the... I mean, giving it to the successor sounds decent enough, right? Yeah, that sounds reasonable enough. I mean, 150 is a game changer for King Israel because they don't have anything right now. I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. I really think we should give it to them. Like, we cannot leave them with nothing. They have 400 gold. If we give them this 150, we increase their gold by almost 50%. I think we should do this. I think we should just be good people and do this for once. God. The one time we act kindly. Yeah, like, it would be really, really... really, really shitty just not to give it back. Breaking medical news, King Oscar's heart found at last. Yeah, yeah. I mean, exactly. Like, this is where Oskar draws the line. He's like, okay, no, it's 150. I just, it's okay. It's not. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being nice human beings. Countess King Israel II. There he is. What's an insult? What? That's it? This is an insult to my namesake's memory. Who does this wizard think they are? I mean, you're still gonna take the money though, right? Yeah, here's some extra. You know what? Oh my god, this would be such an asshole thing to do. You know what? Here's some extra. Sorry for your loss. Nah. We do this. I think that Oskar is actually okay with this. You know, it's like, yeah, actually, sorry. Yeah, here's some extra. Sorry for your loss. No. I think this is where he draws the line. Fine, I can live with this. Yeah, there you go. King Israel the First's life was worth 650 gold. We found a price for it. 650 gold. Was the worth of that life, the net worth of King Israel the First's life. There you go. It was very easy to find. You know, kind of both things actually, Trash. I think this is actually where he draws the line. Life is priceless. Actually, yeah. After giving 11k to the treasure, you had to pay back 500 gold and you hesitated. That's great, Marley. You hope this doesn't start a trend of nobles asking for money every time a relative keeps the bucket, but you'd be bankrupt within a month. Yeah, I really hope that doesn't happen. Alright, let's go with a delicate matter here. Oh. As usual, the summoner has spent the day out hunting in the Black Wheel Forest, as far from you as possible. But after you've eaten your separate dinners, she approaches you looking worried but resolute. Every day being married to you brings more suffering. By Xenia's ashes, I won't have it. I have to look to my own interests for a change. Oskar, I never thought I'd say this, but I want a divorce. Thank the 9th, now we can stop pretending. Pretending? Blood and stars! If you've been pretending, you haven't been doing it very well. Oh. Oh. Even us can kill each other that fast. You can. I'm sure you can. She gets half? No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Yeah, Noel deaths, yeah. Oskar sucks, true. Every time we talk, it ends the same way, with you stamping down everything I wish for. This was never going to work, it's over now, for good or real. I called for the Archbishop to witness the divorce ceremony. Very well, good evening, Your Majesty. I know this is awkward, but I'll ensure it all goes as smoothly as possible. Oskar is an awful person? Yeah, did you have any doubts? Yeah. Oh no, not you. Quite, Your Majesty. Alright, let's get this done. Your Majesty? You can't divorce me. I'm divorcing you. Very well. You are now divorced in the eyes of the kingdom. That's it? In concert, Desdomina, sorry. Desdomina wants this done efficiently. Soon Desdomina is ready to leave. Was fated to end this way, I fear I will not see you again, Your Grace. She's in on it. Then she's gone, leaving you in the palace with no one but your honor guard, your huge household of servants, the palace watch, and your inner circle of advisors. Practically alone. Holy shit. True stability. Word quickly gets out. The kingdom is shaken by the news. In the capital and beyond, everyone's gossiping about what happened. Blood and stars, Your Majesty. You rejected my dear Desdomina. My own blood. This is an outrage. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, I see. Oh my god, he's such an asshole! He's such an asshole! Excuse me? I and my fellow counts worked hard to put a dowry together for poor Desdomina, tailor her outfit, prepare the feast. Now that the marriage is dissolved, I petition the king to refund the cost of the wedding. Holy shit! You want me to pay you back? I'm gonna give you money to... I'm gonna give everybody money to not refund anything. Lesbians against Oskar. If you over... Oh my god, you're actually doing it. No way, no way, no way you do this. No way. No way your hate for Oskar is stronger than your love for gold. Holy shit, it is. Holy shit, it is. You hate Oskar more than you love gold. Oh my god. You actually hate Oskar more than you love gold. I'm doing a great job at this. 18 to 13. I'm going to be counting down from 5. And I'd like to remind you that you can vote for C to get 500 free gold, you know, in case you need it. And I count down from 5. 4. Trash. No. 3. 2. 1. And 0. Oskar is such a little bitch. Alright or great. I love it. It is great. This is absolutely great. Once the treasurer has handed over the gold, you wait for the response for Darth Von Doom and her cronies. There is still some grumbling about the divorce, but the coin helps to keep them sweet. As for Desdomina, she lives happily on Darth Von Doom's estate. She busies herself with improving the East standing at the cost of all the other regions, but that's no longer your concern. Can't wait to read the synopsis for Oscar's story. I was thinking about that as well while I was seeing the results of that vote. I really want to see what Lurs does with this. Oh god. And now it's time. Karma. Your Majesty, a bard who calls herself the songstress has been making waves in the East. Her performances are attracting huge crowds, so huge that there have been brawls and stampedes as people push closer to the stage. There have been no deaths yet, but it's only a matter of time. With every concert, the riots get worse. What can we do to nip this in the bud? You got 2k from that vote? Holy crap. Wow, okay. Well... Well... Oh no. What would Oskar do? Oh no, shouldn't have said that. Tax incoming. Wait, is the... Oh my god. You know, I kind of want a concert. As far as I was thinking exactly that. He just got divorced. Get a nice bard to get his mind off of it. I was thinking about that. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Like, this sounds, you know, concerning. So I'm gonna B to D. I think it's C. I think we actually want to show. Like, narratively, I think we want to show. He's listening to sad songs in his bath. Oskar is so incompetent. Literally, the biggest thing he did was get a lot of money for his treasury. True. That's true. That's his biggest accomplishment. I don't think he's the most incompetent monarch we've ever had. I'm not gonna make names. I'm not gonna make names. Yeah, Dragon Pit. Yeah, you caught the drift. Yeah. You know what I think. Marley, just slow it down. Alright, looks like it's gonna be a C. Let's look pretty decisively. Appreciate Candy Banana, Sirius, and Baspier not going for the C, but you know, yeah. Oskar is the kind of guy that goes, actually, I left her when people mention his wife leaving him. Yeah, definitely. Didn't even get all the money due to intelligence or charisma, it just stole it all. Yep. So we invite her. Draco's Bones, instead of stopping this madness, we're rewarded? Your Chancellor extends an invitation to the songstress for performing in your palace. It is graciously accepted. You can't wait to see what all the fuss is about. Okay. I thought this would happen immediately. Okay, never mind. In the north, unbeknownst to the rest of the kingdom, a great battle has just taken place. Naturally, the chiefs are celebrating their recent victory against the ice giants and the frozen wastes by smashing steins together and singing battle songs all throughout the night. Did you see the giant's face when I cut him down? Poor Blighted never felt a heated axe before. So much loot! Never mind the horn. Look at all this gold. The party lasts long into the night. A few chiefs take turns drinking meat out of Oddholt's horn. As dawn breaks, they stumble into the main hall, where Chief Hanna has beckoned them. Quiet down, you louds. It's time to get serious. Serious, where are you? This horn has the power to collapse buildings, cause earthquakes, even destroy mountains. We must vote on how it will be used. Chiefs, how do you want to use the horn? Do you want to threaten to destroy the kingdom's food supplies, lowering others' farming? Or do you want to sneak into the capital and collapse the palace onto the monarch's head, lowering authority? What do you want to do? Is the palace still the Marcher Fortress? I think so, right? I'm glad you're here, because we need to be serious here. We all need to be serious, which means we all need to be Paznik. Who's worse now, Luda or Oskar? I mean, it's always gonna be Luda. As far as being competent. As far as being terrible, definitely Oskar. I'm pretty sure you felt the hit accidentally 4 times before. He's a drunk divorced uncle that was disowned, and you only know he exists before you saw him on Facebook. Because you saw him on Facebook. Yeah. Yeah, it's accurate, yeah. Alright. Yeah, right? It's still the one, yep. There are several ruins. The March's Star Fortress turns into a foundation of the classical white pleasure palace. Yeah, Stein is name, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, in German too, yeah. Ich spreche Deutsch. Terrible person but a great king? Are you so sure about that? Alright, let's go. Sneak into the capital and collapse the palace onto the monarch's head. You just really freaking hate him. I see. Alright, a bit too sneaky for my liking, but it'll get the job done. We'd best make sure that the security is lax enough for us to sneak in. I'm sure we can convince the king to relax a few restrictions here and there. For the good of the realm, of course. For the final stage of the scheme, the chiefs must lower authority to 5 or less. Alright. I think we're good. I think we're good. Even the terrible kind of great. Just collapse the palace, but rebuild it as it was before. Ah, Baron architecture is the best architecture. Brutalism. I don't know, Homelander, I'm sorry. Heretical discover, panic in the council, a private show. So I'm gonna go south-north again. Let's go with heretical discovery. Your esteemed highness, I bring troubling news. Someone took the Nine's name in vain again. Not quite, your highness. A group of individuals in the march are meeting in secret to preach heretical teachings and engage in rituals. Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do, Vaspir. Yeah. They are adherents to the cult of the Undivided. They believe that Ninth God did not destroy the Eighth Deposed God, but it is in fact all of them joined together in unholy union, like the Power Rangers, or whatever. Pure sacrilege! Regrettably, I require the Council's permission to launch a proper investigation, otherwise... My Inquisitors would have destroyed the cult before it had the chance to spread. Yeah, this isn't worth our time, let's forget about it. Heresy is a disease, your highness. If you do not cure it quickly, its spread will become uncontrollable. You will regret your hesitancy. With nothing to rein them in, the cultists of the Undivided thrive in the faithless region of the marsh, spreading their influence and gaining followers by the week. Ah, see? Medieval Power Range. What the fuck? Heresy! It's heresy! You should do something about it! Nah. Nah, I'm the Lord Render, I don't care. For Ninth-East heresy, it doesn't even exist. What the fuck is the theology in the march now? A mess is what it is. I'd watch that, I'm not even... I mean, it would be pretty cool, actually, if you think about it. I mean, yeah, I got it. You hate Oskar. Paznik in the council? Yeah, let's go. Your Grace, I bring bad news from the east. We are receiving reports of... I'm sure your news can wait. I bring urgent tidings of the north that demand the king's attention at once. What's your turn, you ignorant dolt? Why don't you settle your quarrels outside? Meanwhile, I have news from the marsh that it really is urgent. Shut up! Shut up! The eastern courts are corrupt, your Grace. Judges are letting off the vilest criminals to return for the slightest bit of coin. Is that all? By the old gods, the north is increasingly lawless, your majesty. Some chiefs have taken advantage, declaring themselves independent of your rule. My news is we're still... Order in the marsh has broken down, your highness. Some battalions have killed their own officers and began roaming the wilderness, acting like common bandits. All these problems have arisen because the kingdom is increasingly unstable, your majesty. Something must be done. What do you suggest? Unfortunately, we lack the resources to tackle all these problems at once. We must vote on which matter to prioritize. Alright. Alright. I like that the North has remained wholly faithless throughout Oskar's reign. Yes, I love this. Yeah. Oskar not having a stable kingdom, who would have guessed, right? So what do we do here? What can we do? I mean, I mean... What would Oskar do? What would Oskar do? Yeah, it's either... Yeah. I'm thinking of the Chiefs. Please, 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 I gotta summon Bill Faminar. I think it might be B, yeah. Yeah. Like... it generally would be B. On the other side, he knows that the other two regions are more irritated right now, you know? So... And he has the axe, that's true. Yeah, these may go poorly with the other regions, is what he's thinking. Oh, Tycho, thank you so much for sticking around. Take care and have a great night. Hope to see you again next time. Have a great one. And thanks again for the support. Oh god, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? This is tough. This is tough. Outlaws and deserters, I feel... It probably should be the B, I think. Would Oskar actually be upset about independent chiefs? Seems like it could be a point of pride for a northerner. By alt account. Yeah, I think you will want to get them back in line, yeah. Golden choice A is the strategical option. But in this dynasty I try to roleplay our monarchs and not look too much at statistics. Don't you dare touch the Eastern Courts. Like if I was playing to win, I would absolutely golden A. But I'm playing to make a story and play a coherent king, you know? Yeah, I think it's B. I think it's B. And it makes a lot of like look at the narrative perfection of an iron choice on B that also hinders the chief's plans. Like this is just freaking perfect. This is just freaking perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Like it just makes a lot of sense that he would do that. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not obvious that it passes, but that's what it would do. Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of scared of that option, Vaspir, yeah. This is close. This is closer than I thought. It's 10 to 13 currently. Wow. Not even the March wants to be helped. 10 to 13. I'm gonna count down from 5. 4 if you haven't voted. This is the time. It's 11 to 13. 3, 2, 1, and 0. 11 to 14. All right. You order the chiefs to bring their independence-minded brethren back into the royal fold. The north is rocked by vicious battles. Thousands of loyal northern troops die in brutal sieges against mountain fortresses. But your victory is inevitable. The independent chiefs pledge fealty once more. Thousands of loyal northern troops. Victory is inevitable. Pledge fealty once more. Boom! Holy crap. The crisis in the north has been quashed, making the kingdom as a whole slightly more stable, but the nobles of the other regions feel that you've ignoring their problems, and they're kind of right about it. Now, let's take a look at a private show. Let's look at our private show. Your Highness, the songstress has arrived. She's just tuning her lyre, and then she'll perform for us all. A few minutes later, the songstress sweeps into the council hall. She carries herself with incredible confidence and immediately begins to pluck out a tune. Her music is the most beautiful thing you've ever heard. Your cheeks are damp with tears. The marshal begins sobbing, even as Piemaster hides her face in her hands. I'm obviously crying for my treasury, for the gold I had to give back to the family. I'm obviously crying for that. Once I was a nobody, but now you'll kneel before me. Stay standing. Your knees buckle and you'll find yourself kneeling before her. The rest of the council follows suit without hesitation. It wouldn't be treachery to show me to your treasury. It's just 3,000? What? Break free of the enchantment. As soon as you try, the thought vanishes immediately from your mind. Sorry, did you say something about wanting to see my treasury? You hurry down to your treasury and help her shovel gleaming piles of gold into some special sacks that she brought for the occasion. How clever of her! Now forget this day completely to wrap this all up neatly. Forget everything that just happened. You go to bed with a raging headache. When you wake up the following morning, the past 24 hours are a blur. It's a shame this songstress never arrived. I was looking forward to her performance. Me too. I suppose we can't afford such pleasant diversions right now, given the recent burglary. Ah, well. Well, that was... Oh my god, I just punched you. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I just punched you. I hope that wasn't too loud. That went better than I thought. Can we appreciate the fact that MrKaji sings the songs for... I try my best. Yeah, that was better than I thought, yeah. All my characters felt that punch. I'm trying my best, Okay, I'm still alive. I thought I would be dead at this point. I didn't think I would be getting an heir. I'm gonna be honest. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. Stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, ask that my crown be passed down to my legitimate, natural-born son. Assembled nobles break out into polite applause by designating an heir if cemented the stability of the kingdom. Though the common folk may lose some faith in the church, seeing their king's extramarital adventures being forgiven so easily. My liege, may I be the first to congratulate you on legitimizing your son? What is his name? Baron Otter Valinor, thank you. His name is Oskar II. Fantastic, Your Highness. I'm sure he will grow up to be a chip of the old block. Blah, blah, blah. You hit single, low treasury, lower stability. What do you value more, Oskar or the sandwich? Why'd you ask? Vaspier, be nice. Be nice. What's an urgent meeting? I mean, an urgent meeting sounds more urgent than a sandwich. No. We're gonna go with an urgent meeting. It's urgent. Interesting news from the north, Your Majesty. It seems that this Dominus had a grudge against the chiefs and was causing some trouble there. At least that won't be a problem anymore. What? What? Well, okay. Okay, never mind. Not that urgent, after all. Okay. All right. Let's get the sandwich then. Yeah, all right. It's not a problem anymore. Hoi, welcome back. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Well, let's go. Yeah, this master is so unbothered, yeah. I didn't even know that up here in the far north, right? It's just, yeah, it's okay. Not that urgent. I don't mean to exaggerate, Your Majesty, but I believe I have pioneered the most incredible invention in the history of mankind. Morphman 30? I was hosting a small party, playing cards with some old friends. I called for a servant to bring me something to eat that was both tasty and convenient as my hands were occupied. What my servant brought me that evening will change the world forever, Your Grace. I doubt that somehow. Prepare to eat your words. Behold! He holds in the air a plate. Atop the plate are 2 slices of bread with a piece of meat wedged between them. It allows the hungry noble to consume 2 slices of bread, plus meat all at once, saving valuable time. Meanwhile, the bread serves as an impregnable barrier, preventing one's hands from being besmirched by meaty juices. Astonishing. Naturally, since it's my invention, I propose we name it after me. In a few years' time, I expect everyone to be enjoying a nice Morphman for lunch. But naturally, this innovation cannot be made available for free. Every time a Morphman is consumed, I expect a small royalty payment. Alright. Morphman is in chat right now, that's great. Wait. Oh, it was a spouse event where you espouse Terrace's region. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember the one. Okay. The bandits. A yummy Morphman for dinner, right? Yeah. The meat and 1 bread. I would have wanted 2, but the local baker went bankrupt. Whoops! Isabella von Nacht. Welcome back and thank you for joining. You are... Isabella... You are Count. There we go. You're in the east. How you doing? Cold night, been writing letters? Okay. Are they good letters? Are they nice, pleasant letters? I hope. So urgent that they waited a whole season after the divorce before mentioning it. Yeah, exactly. Not that. Not that urgent. Morphman 30, we don't talk about the 29 prototypes. 30.0. Morphman 30.0. Alright. So, one-time payment. Too delicious to be controlled. Definitely not the servant. Definitely not the one-time reward. Oh my god, it's very convenient, but I would actually go with A here. I think I might go with A. D is the obvious choice. Nah. I honestly think that Oskar would be like, you know what? I know you're starting to be mad at me. So yeah, just take this win. I don't care about it. And yeah, I think that's what we do. I think I give you privileges and money in order to do that. Like, I think this is just a political move. Like trying to get some how do you call it? Goodwill on the side of the counts, you know? It's a concession that is not too strong for him. It's like, yeah, okay. Just take the royalties, I don't care. Yes, and good races, exactly. Exactly. And again, it's very convenient because it lowers trade, but it would be disingenuous for me to say, oh, I'm not gonna do it because it's convenient. No, I mean, I'm gonna pick what's relevant to the RP, whether or not it's advantageous or not. So I'm proud of everything, but free money is free money. Yeah, exactly, Marley. Like, you know, reconciliation. All right, got a countdown from 5, 4. You can vote A to get free money. 3, 2, 1, and 0. I'm disappointed not to write about the Demon Queen being summoned by sandwiches. Wait, what? You're riding a bear in a rebellion? Is that a thing? No way. Thank you, Your Highness. It's the least... Oh my god, I need to sneeze. I'm a loud sneezer. Thank you, Your Highness. It's the least I deserve. Now to work on my next invention. Edible playing cards. What are you doing, Morphman? What are you doing? From that point onward, everyone is forced to pay a small fee to Morphman 30 whenever they eat anything between 2 slices of bread. Other counts are granted an exemption from paying this toll, but chiefs and barons are forced to cough up. Consequently, despite the deliciousness and convenience of eating Morphman 30s, it never really catches on. Bakeries go bust across the east. Bakeries go bust across the east. Oh, thank you, Casual Hoy. Thank you. Yeah, that's incredible, Efra. Yeah, Morphman is living the best life. King Israel, a little less so. Menace to society. Alright, let's go. Auction time, everybody. Auction time. Oh my god, look at that. We averted disaster. We just averted disaster. Well, let's go. Let's go. Auction time, exclamation mark. Fund, followed by the letter of the building you want to fund, followed by the amount of money you want to spend. Your options are raising farming for the barons, which is the best option. Raising military for the barons with B. Raising authority with C, lowering authority with D. Raising faith for the counts with E. And raising trade for the counts with F. Oh, there might be some snipes here. There might be some snipes. And 20 seconds left. Yeah, that's true, Northwind. Wow, Thrifty going in with the 5,000 gold. Damn. Big money. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Bam. No problem, Marley. Glad you could join us for the first part. Good luck with the chores. Alright, so we got... What? Darwish Lurks and a bunch of other... Darwish Lurks spent a lot of money. Still have almost 5,000. To get a Grand Bazaar? To further their schemes, they just really want to see Oskar die. And Lelkatlen and others building a theater to lower authority. Alright. There was a snipe at the end. Lurks. Lurks sniped. Alright. Alright, let's go. Pretty good. Pretty good. A new contraption. And falsely accused? I mean, let's get a contraption so that if the person accused gets to be killed, we can, you know, do the thing. Your Majesty, a baron by the name of Marleytine wants to present you with a new invention. Your Highness, we are entering a modern age. A more humane age, yet botched executions are commonplace. Decapitations where the head doesn't come off, or hangings where it does. This is going to be the Mario. No more! Behold the merciful machine for removing heads, quickly and painlessly. I call it the Marleytine. He swishes away cloth to reveal a huge machine of iron and wood. It has a hole for someone to place their head and a heavy blade dangling ominously above it. Huh. The sight sends a chill down your spine. How efficient. Precisely, with the Marleytine, you'll send 12 heads rolling in the time it would take an ordinary executioner to chop through a single neck. Poor Munchkin. The two great innovations of our time, the guillotine and the sandwich. Don't tell me that King Oscar's reign wasn't progressive. With a little funding, Your Majesty, I can distribute the Marleytine across the kingdom. I'll bring this to the council. You won't regret this. Well, Marley. Oh god, I need to sneeze again. No, maybe not. I'm a fan of all inventions, but they must be tested by their creators. Chopping bold heads left and right. I mean, I'm going to veto this because I want to see this thing. And yeah. But this sounds a little bit too cruel, I'm not gonna lie. This sounds a little bit too cruel. Yeah, exactly. Let's not go off the deep end. I agree. No, you know what? I'm gonna give you money to fund a nationwide rollout. I'm fine spending money. Like, we already halved our initial money. I'm gonna give you money to vote A, and I'm gonna blow my nose here. So, I'm gonna mute myself. Do the thing. Alright, I'm back. And thank God we aren't too cruel. We're really happy about it. Really happy about it. And also, you activated my trap card. It wasn't really planned. Nationwide rollout it is. Hundreds of Marleytines are built in martyr workshops and sent to courthouses all over the kingdoms. Now I'm imagining like tiny Marleys. Soon you're chopping through the backlog of condemned prisoners with unprecedented speed and unprecedented mercy. That's great. Can we get pissed? Yeah, right? It sounds like a cloning factory. False accused? That's where they make the family trees, yes. Isabella von Nacht. Trying to emulate Someone style here. Your Highness, I bring bad news from our newly constructed prison in the east. One of the prisoners, a murderous rogue by the name of Jack Jamforth, has escaped. His location is currently... The double doors bang open. A grabby-looking peasant strides into the castle, escorted by an anxious watchman. In this room? Sorry, Your Majesty, he said it was urgent, and it was pretty persuasive. Your Majesty, I swear I'm innocent. Countess Isabella von Nacht threw me in prison on trumped-up charges simply because I said I didn't like her hat. How freaking dare you? Your Grace, I have no idea what this fool is talking about. Let's be honest here. Can we please get this freaking peasant? Like, I would have given him the guillotine here. Can we just be... Let's just be reasonable here. Let's just be reasonable. You're the palace watch. Your only job is to tell people, no, you can't see the king. Exactly. You had one job. Ah, y'all. Y'all are playing to win, I see, huh? Y'all are playing to win. Please, I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to put you in prison. I just want to put the peasant in prison. I think you're right, Isabella. I think you have all the right in the world here. Well, I'm gonna count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. We're playing for you to lose. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Thank you for my freedom, Your Maj. This peasant is lying, taking you all for damn fools. I'll testify it under oath if I have to. While the common folk celebrate Jack Jamforth's exoneration, it's also taken as a sign that the king's justice is flawed. Later you hear that Jack Jamforth has turned up dead in a ditch, thankfully. Came down with a bad case of multiple stab wounds, apparently. Countess Isabella von Nacht swears she isn't to blame. Well, I mean, I would give Isabella a prize. Whatever the case, the common folk certainly blame Isabella von Nacht and lay down their farming tools in protest. Okay. To be fair, we were doing a horrible job at trying to make Oskar lose because everybody's too focused on trying to win themselves. That's true, yeah. Oh, the Albion Times. Wait. Construction begins. A large construction effort has begun to create a wall surrounding the House Steel Estate, and with it, the release of metaphysical dampeners made by the Albion Library that are able to reduce the power of occult beings and magics. Ooh, okay. I have to go. Girlfriend will be mad. She's sleeping for hours when I get in bed. Oh, I feel you. It's the same with me. For me with Clara. She told me to stay up late because I'll be grumpy tomorrow. But Kaji, no. You should take care of yourself. You should take care of yourself, Alcatlin. But thank you so much for sticking around and for the support. I really appreciate it, and I hope you had a good time. Take care, buddy. Take care. Have a great night, and hopefully see you next time on Monday. Yeah, rebellion it is. Golden choice is a prisoner's dilemma. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're very welcome, Kathleen. I definitely blame you. Take care. Good night. Ambition time. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the father of the nation. You're well on your way to reaching that goal. The peasants are thriving and well fed, and they think of you fondly. Well done, Your Majesty. See? Yeah. I mean, that's more than reasonable. I don't want to force anybody to play a certain way, Northwind. Wow. No rebellion. No rebellion, you're right. Well, but to shut down your noble scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. The common folk are a sleeping giant that even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution. Or you could declare war on the Ashmeaden Empire. The nobles will forget their schemes if you win. Well... I'll totally assassinate you, though. I'm pretty sure you will. Wouldn't it be ironic to have him become beloved by the people? You know? I'm gonna be honest. I'm very conflicted here. So what would King Oskar think is his optimal plan right now? Honestly, I think it's just become beloved by the common folk. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. I think he just wants to play it cool. I don't think he wants to go to war. Yep. I think he actually wants to be the person who is pretty fucking terrible, but kind of, you know, keeps the nobles in check due to the people. And I think he's going to do the smart thing this time around. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, Charlotte or no, Charlotte L. How do I pronounce your name? Did I pronounce that L? Hello and welcome and thank you for the follow. Oskar has never once cared about Ashmead or foreign affairs, but it does make sense for Oskar to be beloved of the common folk. Yes, Oskar is hated by the nobles, but never has acted evil to peasants. In fact, he has helped them out more often than not. True, that's true. He doesn't like them, he's using them, but that's true. Oskar is trying to buy his way into heaven. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Johan Bach, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad to have you with us tonight. So it's definitely, I think it's definitely gonna do like tactical bribes. Oh god. He might want to punish. Like, this sounds terrible. But he knows he has angered two regions, so he definitely wants to keep them at bay. And as for the chiefs, I want to remind you that they rebelled recently. And I think he really wants to push the, you know, push the concept home. I don't know how to say that. Drive the concept home? I don't know how to say that in English exactly. Oh, thank you for joining, Charlotte. Hello. Is that how I pronounce your name? Charlotte? Just Charlotte? Or your account? There you are. Hope you're doing well. I'd like a bribe though. Drive the point home. That's exactly what I was trying to say. Thank you. Serious, Dimmy. Tell me. Yes, your account. And you're about to get bribed. Is this how family is viewed by you? Reject your brother, your cousin, and now this? Probably, yeah. Probably, yeah. Bribe everyone? The thing is, Oskar doesn't give a shit about being, you know, correct. Yeah, divorce the zone, yeah. Yeah, I think that's what he does. You rebelled. He had to quench the rebellion, and just to drive the point home. That's what he does. Yeah. Dismember it someday. Yeah. There you go. Mag, victim of Northern Valleys of family to the point of death. Oskar, yeah. Fuck that. I'm not getting involved with my family. Yeah. Quell the rebellion, thank you. I'm starting to lose my ability to speak English tonight. And I soak? What the hell is that? Oh, Casual Hoy, hey. Great God, what? Oh, it's the it's the bath. Quell is an obscured as fuck word? I don't know. I mean, it is. It's very rarely used. Splish splash. Great God, what in the ninth's name is that smell? A bit of lavender oil or a little rose? Well, it's vile. Stay away from me, if you please. Charlotte, hey, this is you, by the way. You're bathing? Blueberry, are you finally going to decide against Oskar? I don't know. I'm upset. It was only some clans that declared independence, and that's practically ancient history. It's like last month. Yeah. Glad to make your acquaintance here. Yeah, last season. Huh. Won't do you much good. Everyone in the East is bathing these days. Oh, well, thanks to our aqueducts. Pristine waters. Why, I've been bathing nearly once a fortnight. Alright. But you're getting rid of the natural stink that wards off disease. On the contrary, my physician assures me it's good for my health. In fact, the council should establish public bathhouses in cities all across the kingdom. Bloody hell, really? All a decent hunter needs is to plunge into a forest pool to wash off the blood every once in a while. It went up to 4, I think, if not last season, 2 seasons ago, so not really ancient history. It's like literally this year. So... warn the king about the dangers of bathing. So you know what? We should warn the kingdom about the dangers of bathing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Iron choice. Iron choice and A. This was why I was saying aqueducts should be prestige instead of might. For the king... Oh, okay. That does make sense if you put it that way, yeah. Bathing is dangerous. You know, you cannot get rid of the layer of filth naturally protecting you and your body from illness. No. No, you should not do that. You shouldn't do that. I said you shouldn't do that. Wow. How is this this close? Are we gonna get a 3-way tie? I'm gonna count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Oh, come on. You tied? We got a 3-way tie. How the hell did you do that? Okay, that's interesting. We've got the Albion Times. Complete isolation. The House Steel has declared an entire isolation from the kingdom and will withdraw from all council votes and opportunity to House Steel. This is the last edition of Albion Times in the kingdom to be published for the time being. Oh no! What happened, Steel? No! King won today, right? Yep, King won today. King absolutely won today. Yep. Families are torn apart by the back debate. What a progressive reign it is, right? You proclaim that bathing is potentially lethal. After all, who wants to soak in their own filth for hours on end? Pots are for stews and chowders. Several weeks later, the Marcher craftspeople invent a coarse sandstone scraper for dry bathing. It's not the most comfortable thing to use, but it catches on outside the East as an alternative to soaking. See? Progressive! We're having inventions here. Splish splash duckies. No bathing in this rain. It was this year, right? Yeah. So a couple seasons ago. Okay. Awesome. Thank you for checking that. King Oskar the Unwashed. Alright. Fossil unearthed. Good news, Your Grace. The new prison is already filled to the brim with cutthroats, burglars, and homeless. While it's going to so swimmingly, we've even started work on a new wing. Though there is a small problem. While digging more foundations, builders found bones in the rock. From the size of the things, the beast that came from must be larger than the prison itself. Well, they're just bones, aren't they? They lower their voice. The builders are saying that it might be a flying reptile. No one dares say the name these days. It's been 700 years since a dragon was seen in the kingdom, and back then, it was catastrophic. Oh, I love death mice. I love them. Abandon the project. I think, like, again, aside of... I always feel a little guilty when I say... When I'm about to pick something that actually benefits me. But... I think Oskar is a little bit... superstitious. Just think he wants to abandon it. And that's it. And I'm gonna give you gold. I'm gonna encourage that strongly. Wow. You actually were writing this? Jochen Bach. Golden Sea is good, right? I agree. Wow. I wanted the mass rebellion, but Oskar is forcing my hand. I am amazed. I'm amazed that you're actually voting against Golden Choice. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Carefully excavate the bones. Builders dig the bones from the rock. Soon the huge bones are revealed. As visitors crowd the prison for a chance to see them, trade picks up. Merchants set up stalls, peddling hastily written pamphlets on dragon bones. But despite the rise in tourism, some eastern locals are superstitious, treating the bones with fear. Some refuse to approach the building at all. Alright. Good job. Good job. So now... we have an ambition. These are not good odds. These are not good odds. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. And whatever happens, keep the GGs for the book screen, alright? Your Majesty, the common folk are swayed as easily as a dandelion in a gale. I'm confident that we can make them adore you. Did you hear that? The Chancellor is confident that we can make them adore Oskar. This will be the biggest public relations campaign the kingdom has ever seen. You'll tour the kingdom giving speeches. Town criers will declaim your great deeds from every corner. How much impact can town criers really have? A group of town criers file into the room, wearing bright red coats and each holding a very large bell. The Chancellor motions to the group. Immediately, they start ringing their bells and bellowing about your greatest deeds. Wonderful, aren't they? Please make them stop! The Chancellor signals frantically and the town criers quieten down. A few days later, the Chancellor is helping you prepare for your first big speech. Get me my fancy robes. Get the king his fancy robes! You hustle out onto your palace balcony, below which a sea of expectant and unwashed faces gaze up at you. As you step up out into view, they erupt in cheers. Hats are thrown into the air. Someone faints with joy, even? Everywhere you've gone, you've met the same reception. The public like you. They really like you. Okay. Marvelous, ain't it? That's a 50%. But you need to turn this into love. Alright. Alright, we got a 50% roll. A 50% roll here. Listen, what? We Windows? What? Well, yeah, if this fails, it would be fitting. Nobody likes Oskar. If this succeeds, it means that Oskar has managed to trick the peasants, pretty much. Let's see how successful Oskar has been, or how absolutely terrible of a person he is, and how obvious that is. Everybody fucking hates him. Everybody hates this guy. That's the verdict. Yeah, I'm not surprised. He's terrible. He's a horrible person. Yeah, he's terrible. As you launch into your speech, the peasants start to chat among themselves. Half the crowd drifts away in dribs and drabs. You don't make much of an impression. Oh dear. Better luck next time, Your Majesty. The more of these speeches you give, the better you'll be received. I've never seen regions so united, right? Maybe at the end of the Weebian Dynasty, we had such a united. Like that episode was amazing. Like people just converged into like supporting the true king monarch. I don't remember. At what cost? Yeah. To improve your chances of victory, just do nothing. The rot is awakened, an old god sends its herald. Oh god. For plushes. Oh, also that lurks, yeah. Yeah, I'm afraid there won't be a next time, exactly. Well, I think now he pivots. But it's too late. Not even mad at counts for summoning demons. Go ahead, get this fucker out of here. Yep. Alright, let's go. Just as the night before, servants enter your dining hall to bring you dinner. It's a modest spread of suckling pig, roasted apples, mixed pickles, cabbage chowder, and mushroom stew. You're about to tuck in when you look down at your dish. The meat is crawling with flies. Your Majesty, I don't know what happened. It was fine when we brought it out. When you reach for an apple, it collapses into mold, sending up a cloud of spores. Punish the servants. Absolutely punish the servants. The servants stand before you, avoiding your gaze. Don't just stand there! One of the servants opens her mouth. When she starts to speak, wasps erupt from her mouth. Quarantine them. The servants are hauled to a secure room, but as the door closes, more insects stream out from beneath it. From far down the hall, footsteps approach. Wait, I saw a couple messages in chat that I want to read. You know, in a way, Oskar is the hero that this kingdom needed. Not because he's a good person that wants the best for the kingdom, but because he unites everyone with their hatred towards him. That's kind of true. I don't think it's gonna last. unfortunately, but yeah. Let's see you golden shows your way out of 7 health. Yeah, that's no. I don't usually support demons, but I'll accept this outcome for once. Wow. Yeah, long good night. I imagine he beats his servants already. I think so. He's not a good person. Oskar, you're yeah. Oskar did nothing wrong. Don't try it. Don't try it. He's an anti-Euro. No, it's just an asshole. It's just an asshole. Alright. Cluster of counts stand there looking extremely pleased with themselves. Greetings, Your Majesty, and good morning. Welcome back, Grimwald. Glory to Belfeminar, the Queen of Corruption. The fields are ravaged by plague and vermin, thanks to our work. Oh my god, Morphman 30! Fitting ending for someone who stole from a bakery and ended an nascent sandwich invention. And here's Morphman 30. Taking sort of, you know, a comeback. Oskar did one thing well, unite everyone against him. Yep, agreed. The fields are ravaged by plague and vermin thanks to our work, Your Highness. Peasants all across the kingdom will starve. Oh, yeah, that kind of makes sense, Trash, yeah. Unless you do right by them and give in to our demands. Huh, what makes you think you can do this? Count Morphman 30 smiles and raises his hand. Your mouth fills with a horrible tingling. When you cough, something bursts free. You don't dare look to see what it is. Well, Feminar has this kingdom in the palm of her hand, ready to give it to the rightful King Alistair. You have a choice. Die of old age in exile, or be killed now. Either way, we get the crown. Yeah, I think he tries to be smart and fight. Trying to reach for a sword or something. Let me just grab my crown polish in my room. You rush away, but your body comes to a halt despite your struggling against it, as though bound by invisible chains. Insects swarm from the ground, stinging your skin and surrounding you in a buzzing whirlwind. The mass of bugs covers your face, smothering you. Your breath stutters. That's true, Reaper, yeah. The last thing you hear is the counts arguing about how the regions will be portioned out. It's some comfort to know that they're unlikely to settle it peacefully. And that's it! Oh my god! Good game, everybody. GG. GG and good congrats to the counts for snatching the win. Belfeminar. This is a big thing. This is a big thing. Let me read the summary here. The ending. Good game. King Oskar's skeleton was picked clean by a swarm of devouring insects. Then the swarm engulfed the rest of the palace, consuming any who opposed the Count's rule. Oh my god. The Baron's attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered and a number of arrests were made. Baroness Northwind ended her life chained upside down to a dungeon wall. Wow. The chiefs abandoned their hopes for Oddhel's Orn again, which passed into legend once more. A treasure fit only for seducing adventurers into the frozen wastes, where ice giants or hypothermia await them. Does anyone oppose? Someone. And so the demon Belfeminar did lay waste to the kingdom, and the fields were barren, and the sky turned black with insects. None were left to oppose the rule of King Alistair, who ascended to the throne amid rejoicing from the counts. GG. Let's continue. King Oskar the Absolutist. King Oskar the Preak would have been more apt, but, you know, this kind of works. This kind of works. The Albion Time published in House Steel Lands only. The king is dead. The king has fallen to a demon. Measures have been taken to battle the corruption. This was the worst way this reign could have ended. The walls stand against the horrors. We must prepare for a grand war against the puppets of demons. It makes sense that you will build a wall. Heap family will always remember the horn. Honestly, just want to see if this dynasty ends on a horn win from the chiefs, That's going to be the perfect ending. I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it if the last game that we play for this dynasty ends with a toot win. That's gonna be just mwah. Immediate rejoicing from the counts and choose some barons. Yeah. Yeah. I can add the preak. That would be great, Vaspir, yes. They changed it in the history books because it was too vile to write down. Yeah, spouse, none. Spouse, none. Wow. Nobles, the richest is now Ephra, and the poorest is Katori. The reigning family is completely dilapidated. And this is King Alistair. I think King Alistair... next game is going to be on Monday. This dynasty is played on Wednesdays, so we continue this on Wednesday, but next game is going to be on Monday. I think this is going to be interesting. This is going to be really interesting. I'm kind of scared of this one. I'm kind of scared. It gives me this cold calculator, not calculator, but like, you know what I mean? Like person who's just calculating outcomes coldly vibe. I'm really intrigued by this king. I'm really curious. I'm really eager to play it. All right. So this is the end of King Oskar the Absolutist, one of the worst monarchs that we've ever had. Thank you so much for playing and for bringing this to an end. I'm really curious to see how this continues with King Alistair in episode 9 of the Bearclaw Dynasty. Thank you for playing, and see you next time.